Matty Bum Bum.
Please don't ass shame my cat.
She shames herself.
Don't. Okay, do you want to make any more noise with that, Mara? Can you talk? So I want to get the levels.
Hi, welcome to...
Talk in the voice you'd normally use.
That is my voice.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, something...
Rude, that's rude. That's hurtful.
Something in the way... He stole that line. You know he stole that line, right?
In the way she moves? Or someone that said that?
I'm bored of that conversation.
I've got a crick in my foot. Hi, and welcome to Two Entitled Twits. We weren't allowed to use the other word because of rules. But we've been inspired today by someone who kicked off because people didn't buy.
Wow, you've gone straight in there. I wasn't sure if we were going to mention it.
No, but we're not.
You've gone straight in there.
Yeah, I think we should. He kicked right off, and it reminded us of something we did once on the radio, which was tell everyone off. And you, to be honest, they deserved it.
Let's wait for people to join us. We've got no one. Let's wait for people. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is that why you told me to speak? Because you didn't think there's anyone to talk to?
No one's here yet. We've got 0 viewers. Mick Hughes is the first cab off the rank. Welcome, Mickey. MH17 is here. We haven't done a show on Twitch for a while.
No.
And I see that TwitchCon Europe tickets are on sale now. They can shove that up their asses.
TwitchCon is right.
Welcome to the show, guys. You are welcome to
yes.
it. What's the first time I've pulled out? Normally, look at this. Normally, I do the zoom in. It's going to be one hell of a show tonight.
Just for you, Mick.
It's just for 15 people. It's 15 people.
I think we should kick off. We should kick off.
I think it's going to be one of those shows.
It's taken us 6 years to make this show.
God, you're really going for it. Even I'm not going for it like that.
You know why? Because I've not had time to percolate on it like you have all day. I've been busy at the coalface of education.
Have I sent out the wrong link on my email? Why are you...
Oh, you absolutely...
Why are you telling me a week after I sent the email?
Yeah. It's their fault.
Oh, well. Honestly, I couldn't give a shit.
What we're going to get are the people that are problem solvers and self-starters. And to be honest, they're the ones that deserve this show. Like John Harris and Papa Moore from Cape Town Dean.
We got
Jen, Marcus Istic, Ian
that's
Lee
right,
fan.
It's not your fault, Papa Moore. It's my fault. But do you know what? I so can't be bothered with it. I just so can't be bothered with the admin side of it. So we're just gonna go ahead and see what happens. We've got 68 people. Let's get to 69. Ring that bell.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice, won't
it?
More. Let me just get the bell just in anticipation.
One more. One more. Oh, just shut up. We missed it.
Oh.
Don't need to see that anymore. Don't need numbers anymore. Right. Welcome to the show. It's going to be one hell of a show. Let's open the phone lines.
Hop on.
0203 286 6370 is the phone number if you want to give us a call. There's no numbers there, are there? No, you can't say. You don't want to dox anybody. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number. If you want to give us a call, you can. You can Skype TLNA. We will take your calls. We will talk to you. It's going to be a feisty show today. I bought a load of got into collarless shirts. So I bought 7 on Vinted.
Do you like my cardigan? This is from Vinted. I think someone's made this. It's
from
brilliant.
Vinted.
Look at it.
Someone made this. A guy called Superdry made mine.
Look at this, though. It's lovely.
Isn't it? Someone made everything, Catherine.
No, but knitted by hand, every single stitch with love for someone in grey who put it straight on Vinted.
I think, yeah. Did you decide if you have enough pants in? Yeah, because I was questioning the number of pants. I'm everything. I'm upgrading all of my sizes of everything from XL to XXL, XXL, XXL. And I moved my pants up to XXL. I still felt a little bit tight actually, but I'm probably going to clear out all of my pants and just get some new ones in.
Sometimes it's time. In fact, you talking about pants has made me examine my own pants situation, and I think I'm going to treat myself to a few pairs of new ones because I have quite a lot of pants, but I do rely on some old faithfuls, and they're getting very old and less than faithful. Anyway, that's the pants situation.
Mine are just second-hand ones from Vinted. Well, they're listed as used but good. Changes everything. So yeah, it's been a fashion week. Got 2 of these, 7 of these. I bought it was going to be a tank top. Basically, it's just a cricket top. Yeah, wicked. I'll have that. I'll rock that.
Yeah,
I will rock that. How's my back? It's brilliant. No, I've basically bought some XXL pants from Henny's.
Good.
Henny's is
Good.
where it's at.
Glad.
Matty Steo is in the house. Now, some of you will have seen this online and some of you will already.
Ready?
Will have already given a few quid. Matty Steo, we're not going to embarrass you. If you get embarrassed, Matty, go and make a cup of tea for 5 minutes. But Matty Steo, as you know, has been with the show for Jesus, I don't know, like forever. Like
He's very much a kind of pastoral care staff, isn't he?
Yeah, very, very much so. And if you've ever listened to an old podcast of mine or Catherine's, it turns out, he's seen two presenters behind my back. If you've ever
said you'd be cool with it.
If you've ever listened to an old podcast of mine, now if you go and look for the LBC, the Triple M, all of that stuff is out there. If you've ever seen an old clip of mine on YouTube, there is a 99.6% chance that Matty Steo is the person responsible for it. And he has never asked for anything in return. Now, him and his lovely mum, who came to a couple of our shows with his dad when his dad was still around. I always got the impression that they'd been dragged, but they were very polite, as sometimes partners and parents often are. But they were really, really nice to us. I'm sure it was at least a couple of shows we saw them. Anyway, Matty has been looking for a place for him and his mum to move into. They found one after years, right? It's taken years. However, they're in a situation that quite often people find themselves in. They've got nothing to take into the house. Apart from the clothes, they haven't got any furniture, any white goods, any appliances, none of that.
How's the pants situation?
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know. Oh, they were dragged to the first time in Newcastle, but wanted to come to the second one. All right, well, we'll take that. And they haven't got anything to take. And this seemed like a great opportunity for the...
Is this their actual house? Because we could.
No,
locate it.
I did specify in there. This is not their house.
Okay.
This is a great opportunity for you if you can, if you want to help them, make things a little bit smoother. I put the link in the chat. If you put an ! Donate, the GoFundMe pops up. The original target was 250 quid. And you can see it's already at 1,330. And I'm not doing this to embarrass you, Matthew. I didn't really know how GoFundMe works. So every time it went over the target, I added a new target. But are you supposed to keep the original target to stay humble?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Roger says, well, I'm not going to do the accent.
Well, you can read it. If you can read it, then...
So, the link's in the chat, okay? £1,330 is already amazing. I genuinely thought, maybe we'll get 250, maybe we'll nudge 300.
It all helps, doesn't it?
It all helps. So if you've donated already, God bless you. If you haven't, what is wrong with you? I'm joking. It's tough times for everybody.
Yeah.
But even a quid. So this isn't a charity stream by any stretch of the imagination. We're going to do a normal show. But Matty is part of the family. Matty is an integral part of the family. I can allow that comment, Roger. He's an integral part of the family. And if you have ever enjoyed any of our old shows, a quid, what's that worth? A quid? A fiver? It's got to be worth a fiver, right? And I know loads of you in the chat have already given. So thank you. I've been chatting to Matty and I know him and his mum are like blown away that it's even gone this high. So here we go. Paul loves retro. I was listening to old Frank's side bottom appearances on The Vault earlier this week. That's a fiver.
That'd be £5.
I'm joking. There's no pressure. It's tough times for everybody, right?
But he's the guy that keeps the vaulting.
He's the guy that that's good. Say that again.
Yeah, he's the guy that keeps the vaulting.
So if you have, thank you. And me and Catherine have been talking about this. We've been blown away by, there's a lot of shit stuff going on in the world. One of our peers, has just been elected into a new job on the voice of division and hatred and shit stirring. And we've been watching this happen. We've been watching this kind of tick, tick, tick away in the background. And this, for me, is the culmination of the 20 years of me doing it, the 20 years of you doing it. This is the culmination, seeing loads of lovely people put their hands in their pocket to help a really lovely person. So we'll keep mentioning it through the night. I'm going to keep putting the link in. Mods, it's ! Donate. and you'll be helping Matty and his mum just get the basic bits and pieces for his home. Although David Turner said, I really hope he spunks it all on one chair.
Oh, not literally.
Not literally. So there's loads of ways you can help us. We've got our Patreon and all of that. But tonight, that's the link. That's the link. If you've got a couple of quid, please don't pay for a Twitch subscription. Fuck that, no. If you've got a free one, then give it to us. But please don't pay for a Twitch subscription. If you give us that £4, give it there.
Yeah.
Matty says, fuck all of you. Oh, I'm blown away. I cannot thank everyone enough. Well, let's see. Let's see if it gets a little bit, we can nudge it a little bit further. So, Mods, if you just keep putting that link in there, that would be awesome. And
Yeah, we'd appreciate that. Thank you.
we would appreciate that. And it's an interesting system, the old...
GFM.
Someone just popped in 30 quid there. That's how it goes. Someone's just popped in 30 quid as we were talking.
Thank you.
Jim says they've only gone and increased the price of subs at the end of the month. Twitch is dead. Twitch is dead. The phone lines are open, by the way. Twitch is dead, and I've been enjoying. We will talk about the actor in a bit, and I'm surprised you went in as heavy because I was umming and ahhing, but we will talk about it.
I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting.
It is interesting.
Attitude.
I've been enjoying so much.
Oh.
Winding people up on.
I know you have.
TikTok.
I know you have.
People get right.
Blocked.
Oh, my jaw's fucked at the moment. Must have been that big sausage I was struggling to eat. It is. My jaw keeps clicking
It's
out.
unlike you. Oh God, yes! Stop that, please. You've clicked something out.
I'm really enjoying on TikTok winding people up. Right. If anybody posts any rude comments about me underneath this, you will be blocked.
Or bloked.
Bloked. I've gone back. I forgot about bloked, so I've gone back to bloked. Dennis says, I've enjoyed you winding up people on TikTok. People are getting really pissy. Some people get the act, although I've had a couple of friends reach out and say, Ian,
are you okay?
You should probably come off that, mate, because it's not. I go, no, oh, no, God, no. Oh, no, I'm loving it. It is making me laugh so much. And then I'm doing, and it just making me laugh. And then I'm doing reply videos to people. The only person I've blocked is when they mention famous paedophiles. Then that's a block. Apart from that, not blocking anyone. And Mods, next time I do a TikTok live stream, it will happen. Don't block. I will say, block them. Don't block them unless they're being massively racist, or even if they're being vaguely racist. But otherwise, don't block them. Because I've been watching some great. Well, you've seen a great TikToker.
Oh my goodness, so good. So good.
Should we see if we can find him?
Yeah, please, because I put TikTok on because I get up at like 5:30 in the morning to get to my job. And sometimes I need a little bit of company. Not like that. But, when I'm putting
my... a booty call on air?
No. Like when I'm putting my makeup on or
on
something.
air. It's like Jack FM's going to be on air when they come back.
Where it used to be the radio or, a speech radio station. Which, again, I do listen to on the way into work. LBC. But I found this a really, really wholesome, beautiful stream. Super creative, attention to detail, good-hearted, little bit of fun. And he kept the callers. It was a phone-in show. Can you believe it? There's only one, isn't there? It was a phone-in show, but the guy's like a time traveller. So, and actually,
what's it called? I'll find him.
It was Planet. Is it Planet Eduardo? Let me just check.
By the way, I've having so much fun on TikTok recently. Last night I was watching a community radio station, Radio Tamworth, and
Planet Antonio.
Someone was doing a show, and I was chatting. Oh, hey, Steve. All right, Steve. Hey, Ian Lee Radio. And I went, this looks fun. I used to do a little bit of radio back in the day. Nothing.
And did he gloss over it like we used to when people said they were DJs?
Yeah. My favourite thing now is going on. Well, this sounds weird. Is going on young people's streams.
Oh dear.
And going, I'm famous. No, you're not. Fuck off. Google me. Are you this old man? Yeah. Google me. I saw one. It was these kids, and they'd obviously just doing a stream as they were out on their lunch break at school.
Oh yeah, I have to stop mine doing it in lesson.
Planet
Antonio.
Matty.
I saw him the other day. He was doing a different character, a doctor, a hapless doctor, and he was taking health calls. There he is, dressed as the Doctor.
So this is...
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to come on here and thank each and every one of you on TikTok for following me and joining me on this wonderful adventure, which brings me to the attention of 300,000 followers have embarked on this particular program, viewing me and enjoying this lovely show I have provided.
It's great,
to you.
but this is a kind of thank you for a certain number of followers. But he does live phone-ins. People call in, and sometimes they try and get a little bit clever with him and start saying, "No, what do you think about segregation and black people and white people using the same pool?" And he sort of always steers it away. And when they try and ask him about things that have not happened yet, because this is like supposed to be 1939 or something, he says, "Oh, 1944. I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about."
Can I just check, how is our audio today, please? Is it good? A bit quiet? Are we a bit quiet? I'm going to beef it up a little bit. I like this.
Lovely. And he also does a doctor where people ring in with their medical problems and he pretends not to notice that they're talking about their balls.
I like people that do things a little bit differently. I have found... The guy we mentioned last week, I apologise because we watched... I'm not even going to say it.
Yeah.
It was horrible. We were banging on about a guy last week and then we watched it. It was horrible, actually. So it was horrible. I mean, really. I went, what just happened? And you told me, and I went, oh no.
Yeah, you see, this is the problem, right?
No.
It gets kind of hijacked.
But
I don't know whether it was always like
that's
that.
an inappropriate use of word there.
Oh God, shit.
But
you know what I mean?
He was up for it. He was up for it. He knew where that gag was going to go.
But maybe we should have known from him playing along with the homophobic stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's what it was, really, wasn't it? The joke was supposed to be on him, but he's in on it.
Yeah. So people that do things different. I found a guy, the Frank.
Oh, I've seen him.
Yeah, I showed you him, the Frank. I am enjoying the Frank a lot, right? His lives. Here we go. This is
because I think Antonio was a DJ, or still is in some ways.
Okay.
So he's someone else who's trying to diversify and trying to sort of step into this area.
So this guy, he does these lives where he did one where he's a doctor. This is him. He's been arrested, and he takes calls.
Hey, I was just letting you know that you just made me lose No Nut November.
Oh.
So thank you.
It's moments like this where I wish I wasn't so attractive. I think people think that being a hot person must be easy because everyone's so nice to you, but it's actually quite disgusting.
It's a perfect response.
People spit on me all the time. I know I look hot. I know what I look like, okay? I've lived my whole life like this. Just wish I wasn't so hot.
But what is great, right, is the whole thing, he's got handcuffs on and there are red and blue lights as he's pretending he's being arrested, and he keeps saying, the guys, the cop's over there, he's going to come in a minute. And that's just one of them. I saw one where he was a doctor. There was one where he had a wheel, and if it lands on delete, he's going to delete his account. He's got nearly 1 million followers. You all right, guys?
Yeah, Kevin wanted me to get his earbuds because he was too lazy.
Okie dokie.
Hello.
So it's people like this. His lives are just fantastic.
It's the antidote to the usual TikTok live thing, which is just be as messy as you can, basically.
Hi,
be as drunk and as messy as you can.
Little curious about what the whole intention of this is. I actually run a nursing home and have to deal with young people simply at the age of 30 all the way until 102. And what you're depicting is very, very cruel because the patients that I have no family and it's not their intention to be in a nursing home. And actually all they have is sometimes looking out a window. So I have to not agree with the gentleman who was just before me that had to actually with death upon you because that is incredibly unfair and unkind. But I would have to say that the disservice that you are currently...
That was really boring.
Oh, wow.
He's
What's
great.
the feathers one?
God, I don't know. It's a...
Do we dare?
What'd you do?
I don't know. I was on the way to my first modeling gig. I got pulled over.
That's
For the rest
crazy.
again.
Because I don't give a fuck. Oh my God.
How did you do that?
I don't care, bro. I did.
How did you
I
do
don't
that?
care, bro.
Excuse me! How
Sorry,
did
how'd
you
I do
do
what?
that?
How'd I do what?
You acted like you cared and then you said you didn't.
Yo, don't worry about that.
That's
don't worry about
lying.
it. Don't
That's
worry
lying.
about
You
it.
could literally go to jail for lying.
Honestly, the front. If you see him doing a live, I've called him a few times, and I just called to say I loved you at one point. If you see him doing a live, it is a real masterclass, and he's posted. Well, he's got a YouTube channel, and he's posted a video on how he's got 1 million followers, on how he hooks people in. We're the only two that have watched that video. No
Yeah.
one's watched this video. I found it. He tells you how he hooks people in. And a lot of it is similar to kind of what we did on the radio. Sometimes we'd be obnoxious is perhaps not quite the right word, but we would be contrary to what people thought they were going to get.
Yeah.
So that would make them angry. So they would phone. Bum, bum,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum. Yes, you're right. His voice has dropped about 5 octaves. He gave me a pair of trainers the other day because they were too small for him.
Oh.
So there is some good stuff on TikTok. Your stuff on TikTok.
Oh.
Are we allowed?
Yeah, you
Is this
can.
the right one? Which
Yeah.
one should we go to?
Whichever.
Should we have this one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is good.
I sport an array of snazzy cardies.
Let's go. We want to go.
This is me and my
bottom
day job, and this is the end of the day, which is why I look absolutely shattered and very, very pasty. I am shattered and pasty.
The previous guy, if you look for the Fronk, Fronk, honestly, he's had me absolutely howling.
That's what they used to say. Riddle me, read. Go on, give us a riddle.
What has lots of eyes but can't see?
Potato. What happens?
What?
You know what that was?
Al Pacino.
No.
What?
It's our mate. What? What?
Oh, the hamburger.
M.
What is full of holes but still holds water?
Sponge.
Sponge.
A sponge.
I love your accent. Sponge.
That's Lena.
What can you catch but can't throw?
Feeling.
It's a cold.
Feelings.
You can't catch feelings.
You can if you're a
I
young
heard someone
person.
whisper it. A cold. Correct.
A man who was outside in the rain without an umbrella or a hat didn't get a single.
You didn't get this. He's bald.
I did.
He's bald. I can go all around the world but never leave my corner. What am I? No. What's in a corner but travels?
It's not a he's different. It's fine.
A stamp. The thing is, I am of the generation where we got bored enough to be doing riddles.
It's true, isn't it?
This is always in front of you but can't be seen.
Your future?
Yeah.
I'm so corny. These are
Yeah.
Yes, it is corny.
Go and follow.
Correct.
We love Kathy B.
I'm going to change that though because I don't like that, but I couldn't think what else to put.
Here in Bay. All of these are just reply videos to people. This is
A lot of trolls today trolling me on TikTok. So it's really simple. If you leave a rude comment under this video, you're getting blocked. Simple as. All right. A lot of trolls.
So then,
The floodgates were open. 95 comments.
who are you? The person that blocked you. Still no idea. Made in Essex, perhaps. Blocked. Then he laughs, and I go, "Hang on, what have you done? I blocked you, and you're still posting." I was hoping he'd come back because then I'd do a video going, "Who the fuck?" Loved you on the radio, but my God, you've turned into a little flower. That's social media for you. Well, clearly, you didn't get the Radio Act blocked. I'm not sure my comment is classed as trolling when it's the truth. Blocked. You. Aren't you a bit old for TikTok, bloke? I'm having so much fun. I mean, it's so, and then it's reply videos. Like there's a reply video.
Right, I'm really confused. This person is blocked, right? I blocked this person and they're still leaving comments. So how have they done that? Can someone, maybe you leaving this comment can tell me how you've done this because you're blocked so that I can block you again.
His response, I'm clever.
This is the one where I talk about the honour system.
Right, this is like Inception now in terms of replies. I can't block you for whatever reason. I can't see your name. Haven't got my glasses on. So let's go by the honour system. Unfollow me. Unfollow me and never.
That's from the same school as I demand that you stop listening. I forbid you to listen. Some people are still burnt by that, aren't they? Bit salty about being banned from listening.
Let's block whoever that was that was spam. Let's block unseemly. Let's block them, please.
Yes, no spams.
We don't want any of that. So I'm having the time of my life on TikTok. I think I look fucking great. Look at this. Look at this face.
Your light's right. The light in my
No,
room
it's
makes
not.
me very washed out.
No, it's not.
Blocking is weak.
No, it's not.
I also think you've got a better camera than me.
It's just on my phone.
Well, mine's my phone, but it's cack. Oh, it's also quite covered in smears. Smears.
So TikTok, I'm having a wild time on. I did look like a part. There's a good comment. So I'm having a wild time. Should we have a quick flick through live?
Yeah.
See what's going on. Oh, if anything really offensive comes up, we apologise in advance. We're not. We will.
It's Friday night, so people will be drunk.
Can I tell you a joke?
Oh, I mean,
can I tell you a joke? Does it go with my terms and conditions?
Okay, I don't want to know.
I got people counting on me.
This lady, I get this lady a lot.
well, if you linger too long, they'll think you like it.
I tell you what was interesting, right? I was interviewed for a documentary about Lost.
Oh, yes.
It's called Getting Lost, and I've seen the trailer for it.
Is it good?
Yes, mate. Yes. I'm not allowed to tell you what's in it, but I did see a shot of Jin and Desmond walking along the beach talking about Lost.
Oh.
Not allowed to say I saw that, but I saw it. And it was only a short interview, and I said, because I hosted the official UK podcast for Lost, and I said, look, I know I'm not going to end up in this film, but I'm just honoured that you would even consider asking me, and you know, it's great. But I know how this works. You've got the stars of Lost. You ain't going to want to put me in there. But it was great.
They all said that when they heard that you were in it.
Yes, man.
True.
And it's lovely, and I'm going to watch it again. I'm guessing without you.
I'll watch it. Yeah, but you'll plough on. The thing is about you, you're saying this like it's my decision, but actually you just want to watch it.
I want to watch it with
all by yourself.
I do want to watch it.
I'll watch it.
The young woman, Emily Jane, I think her name was, that came. It's kind of a crowdfunded thing. She's watched it 9 times.
Oh.
I was jealous. Why was I talking about that? They came. They were here. TikTok.
Getting stuck on this person who you've got on the screen now, and you've had her on for a long time, and so now TikTok thinks you love.
Oh, so Emily Jane is a younger woman. I would guess early 30s. And
she's about my age then.
We were comparing TikTok algorithms.
Oh.
Because I showed her my algorithm, and hers was like, it's completely different. It's like a different app.
Yeah.
It's insane.
So what's she got?
Hot young guys. Which I have as well. There was a lot of music. There was a lot of food, some travel. And the first 2 that came up for me was something about Farage and good morning, you fucking dick.
About right.
It's a different app.
Mine's all American women shopping in their closets. And
half the sun.
Trying to work out some music, yeah.
And since we found that fella, it's a lot of that beardy fella trying to thirst trap me. That's what it is. Terrible business.
See, what is this? What is this?
They're just vibing.
I know it's wow. Thanks for being in the live. Wow, it's amazing, isn't it?
No, not really.
I'm going to say sunset zoom. There we go. Horizon sunset zooming.
Okay.
They're going out tonight.
She's
staying in tonight.
I get a lot of singers. Evening, David. She's good.
Yeah.
Some are great.
And some are only great in their own minds.
Some are okay. There's a lad that sings in his loft.
Yeah, not allowed downstairs anymore.
He sings in his loft.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the lad in the loft?
There's so many.
Have you seen the lad? Let's have a quick click. See what we
Just showing me her hands.
Oh.
Oh, sidekicks I'm getting as well now.
She's not very well, that woman,
Right.
unfortunately.
I really like cycling with music.
Is it?
What's your
Good.
boxing combo?
Do you like tidying your bedroom, son?
Couldn't find Ollie, but I tried my brother's 8 kgs and they were fine, but a little light. Alright, Josh, I'll probably give you my 10 kgs then. I love cycling, but I got whiplash. Oh. What's your boxing combo? Like my favourite boxing combo? Or
Oh, he's a boxer. He's going to
20K by
box your
June?
face.
I was. Maybe. Cheers, bro. No problem, Josh.
Seriously, if my daughter was
You can do. I think last time I did like
broadcasting from her
32.
bedroom, I mean,
I
I'd
just had
have
300
questions,
likes.
but also
Thank
if
you
she's
so
not
much,
tidied it
Shannon.
up, we're double trouble.
Do you live on your own? No, I live with my dad. Hex dumbbells are mad.
Okay, well, there's a story there.
Oh.
He does drawing games, this guy. Yep.
This guy does angles.
This is weird.
But yeah, they had him run it all day. Like, it was the hottest day as well. We didn't.
And then this is where my life goes, is just scrolling
It
through.
was allowed to see.
Oh.
Out loud, Equalizer says it's not flat. Appreciate
Flat
the
Earth.
screen taps there, Coca Live. Thanks for the support there.
Fucking hell.
I
Cares about your opinion.
You've got no.
You're not allowed to smoke on stream, that's why they bend over. There, you see it? I can see it, mate.
Ashton, what?
Anyway, this is the
Never.
This is
You silly sausage.
what is he talking into?
Is it a mic wrapped in a flannel?
Oh God.
It's a sock over something, and it goes on, and it's relentless, and it.
Oh.
Okay.
Jolene.
Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. How we all
Anyway.
doing? Good to see you all.
That's the world TikTok. Just a quick reminder today, if we're trying to raise a few extra quid.
It's the famous for 15 minutes thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting their moment.
A few extra quid. There's a little donate thing. Some of you will know Matty Steo, responsible for the vault, keeping all of our old shows up there. He's moving into a new house with his mum. They ain't got nothing. You can give a quid. If you've ever downloaded one of our old podcasts, it's got to be worth 2 quid. Click on that and give a couple of quid to Matty Steo, and we'll have a little look at the
Yes,
numbers later.
Thalamus. TikTok reminds me of cable access TV in the States. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's weird. So I'm enjoying doing some videos on there. I don't feel up to doing any lives at the moment. I'm feeling a little flat this week. Doing any lives. I've recorded a good episode of Random Access Memories with a guy that runs channel Rose Tinted Spectrum. It's a really, really good channel. I like it a lot. But then there is part of me going, yeah, maybe they're done. Maybe they're done. Which is okay. Maybe they're done.
Doesn't need to be a long running thing. Why do we get this thing in our heads that has to go on for years?
Exactly. I just, with the TikTok phone-in show, part of it is, and I'm not doing it for the numbers, but I guess there's a part of me that is, because no one's down. They get like 350 downloads.
I think maybe you just have to think of it as what it is on TikTok.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very strange. Anyway, that's that. I just want to see if
just one more.
I just want to know if Radio Tamworth is live, because I like messaging them. Go, yeah, I used to be on the radio.
Oh, you're that guy.
I was talking to her. Who's he? I know him. Anyway, so let's do it, right? The phone lines are open, by the way. If you want to give us a call, you're very, very welcome to. 0203 286 6370 is the phone number.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Well, I do know why it's angered me so much, and we're going in. David says podcasts that go on for years are always dreadful. Presenters run out of steam. Spicy.
How long have we been going?
Weeks. So there was a post on Twitter. I'm not going to name the guy, but I retweeted it and then I've deleted it because I thought, I don't know. But there's a post on Twitter from an actor who's putting on, I think it's a one-person show.
A playwright as well.
Actor and playwright putting on a one-person show, and I thought it was Josh Pugh. He's got the looks of the Josh Pugh. So I was half
Yes.
watching it, thinking, "This is Josh. Oh, it's 4.5 minutes. That's a bit long for
Here's the thing,
Josh."
and it's very earnest as well, to the point where I suppose because we've been where we've been for the last so many years, we just kind of assumed someone was taking the mickey out of.
I thought it was a piss take, and it was basically no one. He's doing this one-person show, and they had to cancel it the night before because no one had bought any tickets.
Yeah,
and it was a really. He called out theatre promoters. He called out people
Theatre
who
goers.
He said that theatre goers were bullshitters.
Theatre not goers. So everyone.
It was the most amazingly, and I'm not going to name him, and I've deleted my retweets because I did retweet it, and Thomas Walsh, Pugwash, a successful musician, said if a musician had posted a video like this, they would have got the shit ripped out of them for being moany. It's the job. And he's fuming in this video. He's fuming, right, that no one bought a ticket.
Yeah.
We did it the night before. There were 10, 11 people. It was a great show. We had to cancel it last night because I've worked on this for 6 years.
Worked really hard, sacrificed a lot.
I really want to say to him, so fucking what? So what? None of us are entitled to an audience, right? None of us are. When I started doing stand-up, so many gigs, easily 50 gigs, well, you're just doing it in front of the other comics. And you kind of be thinking, oh shit, there's no one here, can we go? Well, I'll tell you what, we might as well just do it for each other. Oh God, okay. Doing it in front... in Edinburgh, me and Mackenzie, we had a couple of shows where no one bought any tickets. So we went and sat in the pub, got absolutely wankered and slagged everyone off. But we did it to each other and to some other comics. It's part of the business, right? And it happens when you're starting out, and it happens when you've made it. We did shows. We would, did little tours all around the country. Some shows we had 5 people. Some shows we had to cancel because no one booked tickets.
I was one of a 7-man audience once to see John Shuttleworth. We've been looking forward to that for ages. When we arrived, there were 7 people. We thought, oh, he's going to call it off. He didn't. He did it in front of all of us as if there were 1,000 of us there. And it was good. It was no reflection on him.
Gatford's been to a stand-up show where that I was performing with 9 people. Yeah, I've done it. And I've gone to places and the promoter's gone, sorry guys, no one's... The worst thing they can do is if it's a room above a pub and they go, right, well, no one's turned up. Do you want to go downstairs and just tell everyone there's a comedy show? No! Because I don't want those people coming!
Exactly. Do you remember the worst times we ever had when we were doing live shows were when they did that? Because people would come in and they would be begrudging or they wouldn't be into it, they wouldn't get it, and they wouldn't try and pretend to enjoy it.
Graham's a working musician. I've had plenty of gigs in pubs where I'm ignored or don't get applause between songs. It's the way it goes, right? And it can be horrendous. And like I say, we've had it happen to us within the last few years, and it can be horrendous, particularly if you're starting out. I do think it builds resilience, and it's like, well, we'll fucking show them. But no one is entitled to an audience. And this 4.5 minute thing, I had to watch it a couple of times because I thought it was a joke. He's so angry at the audience, at the theatre industry, at the promoters, at the press, everybody, because he didn't get an audience.
Here's the thing, he even goes off at people who they say they like theatre and then they're posting pictures of themselves outside theatre shows with famous people. Okay, it's people who like theatre, then maybe they've not heard about your show.
And listen, I wish... I've not seen the show. I've seen a clip of it. He's got a trailer up. It's tough, man. It's tough. And I'm not saying this to go and he deserves... I hope people see that and go, all right, well, we're going to go and buy a ticket tonight. I hope it works, and I hope he sells tickets, because when you're a performer and you want people to hear it or to watch it or to listen to it or to maybe even buy it and take it home with you, that's, is a big part of it. But the entitlement of... And here's another thing, right? And I put my cards on the table. I was really lucky. When I went to Edinburgh with Mackenzie, I got a few grand off my mum. I was in a very privileged position. She was able to give me a few £1,000s to put towards it. I think actually we might have made money on that trip, which is unheard of now. But I had that privilege. My mum, it's like here's £4,000.
But the one time I've been to Edinburgh, there are loads of people doing it for really small to no audiences. They're funding it themselves. They're finding somewhere to live. Sometimes they're camping out because they can't afford it.
The first time.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like he's not the only person.
he's also got Arts Council funding. So immediately that puts him in a position of great privilege. Oh, it may only be, what, I don't know, 250 quid. I've got no idea. But that already puts you in a position of great privilege. Thalamus, all autistic and creative people suffer from a lack of audience at some point, but sometimes, I've got really runny nose, sorry, folks don't want the thing that you made. It's always a risk experiment. It got me so angry, the sense of entitlement. No one came to my show that I've spent 6 years making. Okay, well, let's buy that story. It was 6 years making. No one came, and you're all bullshitters and fuckers.
Do you know what it did for me? It reminded me of that time we went on air and tongue-in-cheek told the audience off for not pulling their weight.
Yeah.
Because you're having a go at the people who are watching. You're having a go at the people that are listening. You're having a go at the people who are going to the theatre. Maybe they're not going to your theatre show, but they are going to the theatre. But because they're not doing it in the way you want them to do, they're hypocrites. Okay. All right. Well, maybe it's time to have a little sit down and think about perspective.
Simpa says, is this a stunt from the performer to get interest that may be backfired? Oh, no. And most people's getting lots of support on there, which is great.
Maybe it'll work.
You know, I hope he does sell some tickets. I really, really do, because it's a tough gig, man, and it's awful when you go, anyone... Nah, should we give it 5 more minutes?
But you can't get angry at the people that do turn up. And actually, there's no point getting angry at anyone else. No point getting angry about it. It's just sometimes them's the breaks.
I would suggest that's a very ill-advised... I have certificates, Matty. I would suggest that's a very, very ill-advised video that he has put up. And yeah, he's getting a lot of sympathy, and maybe he'll get some attention. But I think people definitely outside of the theatre, and some people in performance, will think it looks like absolute whining bullshit.
Can I also say something? People just aren't going out the same at the moment because everyone's skint. Yeah, okay, your tickets may not be as expensive as the West End, and some people do save up and go to the West End. But I would suggest it's a bit like people will save up and go to something that they really, really want to see. And it might be that it's got a famous person in off the telly, but they are guaranteed in that way to see that famous person off the telly. With yours, it's a punt. And it might be an expensive night in terms of getting there, drinks, eating. It's not just coming to see your show and going home for free. So people are skint. I don't think there's any point getting angry about it.
I got really angry about it. I was talking to Dave and I was talking to Scott about it. And it got me really angry. It's and I can't quite work out why. It's something we all go through. Thomas Walsh was telling me about how he's going to go and do some shows in America, but he's had to sell loads of stuff to be able to afford it. When he did a record with Neil Hannon, the Duckworth-Lewis method, and then he went and did some shows on his own, and I think he said he called it the Fat Lonely Bastard Tour because he had shows that were cancelled. He'd just done a record with Neil Hannon, and shows were cancelled because no one bought a ticket. It's exactly what it is. Dave says it reminded me of so many people on the comedy circuit.
Yeah, when they start looking around and getting resentful about other people, though, they're looking at the wrong person.
I don't know.
I think they get in their own way. Get in their own way is what I'm saying. I'm doing quite a lot of stuff to do with sort of learning and progress, not perfection, all that kind of stuff, because it's how I encourage my kids at school. And at training college, it's all about the growth mindset. Okay, so you can either have the fixed mindset, which is, I can't do this, I'm never going to be any good at this, the skilled people should be left to this, and failure means I should give up. Or there is the growth mindset, which is, I can develop this if I just keep going, and if I try a bit more, and if I aim for reasonable goals, right? So small, achievable, reasonable goals. Like at my school, for example, they will do...
Be with you in a second.
Sorry, Alistair and Jeannie.
Jeannie.
Week 1, I said to them, can you write me, because it's a journalism qualification, can you write me this number of words? I'll give you a couple of hours, right? And it took them that couple of hours. And every time we did that exercise, I narrowed the time down to the point where they could do it in about 15 minutes. Okay? But that took time. After week 1, I didn't think, oh God, it's going to take them hours. Let's forget that. The point is, it's repetition, reflection, refinement, and then you go again and you tweak something. Does that work? Does that make a difference? Okay, well, I know not to do that again. All right, let's try this again and again. And the same goes with everything. So this person, I don't know what went wrong, But if this is what you want to do, you've got to go again, and this time you've got to tweak something. You can't be looking around pointing fingers at other people, because that is not going to enable you to change anything.
We're not naming the mics. It's on Twitter. We're not naming, because I don't think that's particularly fair. They may consider this to be slightly unfair as well.
Oh, they will, because life's unfair. Anyway, end of sermon.
Possibly.
End of sermon.
Alistair!
Hello there. How's it going?
Fine, Jeannie. Your voice has dropped. There he is.
Hello to you both.
Hello,
Welcome.
Matty.
I've got some good news.
Oh, yeah.
So I was banging on to Ian about the effectiveness of hypnosis.
Oh.
So I had it this week, and I am now a non-smoker.
Yay!
But how many fingers have you got? 15?
I've got 10, but I haven't got 7. No. It was good. It was really weird though. When I got back home, very strange feelings going through my head, because normally I would have a coffee straight away and a cigarette and just relax on the telly, and none of that was happening. And I was using there's a couple of things like an anchor on my hand that I use, and some red spots she asked me to put around the house. And so far it's working. I mean, so it's on Wednesday about 2:00. I've not had a cigarette.
Wow.
And I used to smoke quite a lot, as you probably know. So a good 40 or 45 at least a day. So, yeah.
Brilliant, man. Congratulations. That's fantastic news. Well done.
Starting to feel better already. Sleeping's better. Still a bit disturbed, but, yeah, I'm getting sleep. And I feel... I mean, she did a little bit more of in there at the same time, like a little bit on my confidence and a little bit about other things, because she took a full history of my life, so to speak, and what had happened at school and everything. So it wasn't just about the smoking, it was kind of what was behind the smoking, if you understand.
Have we all just frozen?
No, I'm looking at Don't Ask Me Why I Chose This and working out what the name was. It's Don't Ask Me Why I Chose This. He says, congrats, can you taste things?
I can taste things better, yeah.
Here we go. It's Umpuk has called it. What a journey Alistair has been on since that first ever call. Bravo.
This is true.
We all know what that means, right? When you played Uno and you won. But what a different place. Played Uno on the radio. Yeah. I think that was your first, or maybe your second. But what a different place from that call then, whenever that was. I was 2017. 2016 maybe, to now. What a journey, man!
Oh.
It's not over. But what a journey!
Yeah.
What a journey!
Life is a long song.
Oh, hi, it's Dan says, I've been SIG-free for 18 months now and feel so much better for it. I eat better, sleep better, can breathe properly walking up and down the stairs.
Yeah. I noticed the breathing already as well is becoming much easier.
Yeah.
I don't get out of breath going up and down stairs, but all these things hopefully will get better. But I am eating boiled sweets, Catherine. And
Ian. There we go.
Lemon sherbets?
I've got some lemon sherbets.
Lemon sherbet. Wow, I'm salivating.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Pontefract cakes. That's what my granddad switched to when he stopped smoking. Yeah. And he was an 80-a-day man.
Yes, Pontefract cakes.
Yeah.
It was like something from the north, that, wasn't it? It wasn't from the south.
Yeah, what was the taste? It was like licoricey, wasn't it? Like licorice, but toffee consistency, but it was licoricey.
Ugh.
It was a bit horrible, I thought.
I liked it, but maybe he needed that kind of a slightly bitter taste to replace the 80 cigs.
I saw that video, Ian, on X that you're referring to about that chap who was upset because he'd sold no.
What did you make of it?
he was really angry, wasn't he? I mean, he moderated his output, his language a bit, but you could tell behind it, it really was. And I suppose the problem is in that particular profession, it has to, any show has to be promoted right, and it has to get a reputation to sell tickets. So
it's also tough if it's a one-person show. It's a different thing. So
Yeah.
when me and Mackenzie had that, me and Mackenzie could go and sit at the bar and get drunk and bitch about
Or if we had a bad one, we could vent to each other.
on your own.
You go home with it. You take it home.
That's a different thing. I'm just thinking. We didn't have Twitter when me and Mackenzie were doing shows, but I think I would instead of doing that, I'd go on and go, shit. No one came last night. We had to cancel the show. So I tell you what, the first 10 people that get in touch with me, you're going to get free tickets, and if you want, and you can buy a second ticket for half price.
Yeah.
Do that because you've got that available to you. What we would have done is we would have gone out and flyered more and more and more and more. And but I don't know. I didn't find it very attractive, but lots of people are giving him. And I really wish that he does well. I hope he does well. I hope that on the back of this he sells out. I really do.
Yeah.
Although I think that will be a false. Anyway.
But it's also within the context, of course, that government funding for the arts has dropped.
He's had government funding for the arts. He's had an arts council grant. He's had it. No one, hardly anyone. He's had it. I don't know how much that is. 50 quid, a grand, 200 quid. I don't know. But he's had it.
Yeah, more than someone else.
It's really difficult to get those.
That's amazing then. Yeah. But
take the night off and roll a fat one.
Maybe he's surrounded by people who are telling him that he's the next big thing, and it's gonna be amazing, and this is gonna be the thing, and that was what he had in his head, and it's not met his expectations. But like you say, you got to work out what your part in it, what you can do about it.
Jimbo makes a good point with the caliber of artists using seat filler services.
Yeah.
Everyone is struggling. Yeah. It got me so angry and so upset because I think it's such you've got to fucking work hard for an audience, and even then you're not guaranteed they're gonna rock up, and that is part of it.
Yeah.
Be angry, be frustrated, throw it into the next performance, but don't call people that love theatre you're all bullshitters. Don't do that. No, don't do that. Got me really angry.
Yeah.
Anyway,
if his show had been like today or tomorrow, then he might have got more because the people would have been paid, wouldn't they?
Well, he's obviously doing a run. I don't know how, and it's it's a small, independent, tiny little theatre in somewhere in North London, Northwest London, I think, and these are very rare and to be treasured. Any small music venue, any small theatre venue, any small drama venue, they are to be treasured because there ain't many of them. But again, can I ask you guys a question that's been on my mind for a while?
Go on.
You know the guns that fire little pellets? You first, Alistair. You know the guns that fire little pellets? Little silver balls, right?
Yeah.
All right.
What are they called? What are they called, Alistair?
What, the bullets or the gun?
The guns. They're called guns.
Starting. Yeah.
Catherine.
BB guns.
Right. Okay. BB guns. Alistair, how would you say BB guns?
BB gun.
Right. What would you think of people that say BB gun?
Well, do they say ball bearing? Or say ball bearing?
BB gun. I tell
A
you
ball
who says
bearing gun.
I tell you who says.
Is it the same sort of person who says Star Wars?
Oh, yes, it is. And I tell you exactly who says BB gun. Every host, all of the 4 hosts on the Computer Game Show podcast.
What?
They all go, right. Matt goes, yeah, I had I can't even do it.
A BB gun?
Yeah.
Like CBBS?
Yeah, so I had a BB gun. Oh, yeah, you had a BB gun?
That's David.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had a BB gun. Sure.
You had a BB gun.
They're all doing it.
None of them had a BB gun. They all had spud guns.
They're all doing it. And I messaged them and said, is BB gun? No,
a
it's
BB
not.
gun. I would give it equal emphasis. A BB gun.
BB gun.
A BB gun.
BB
now
gun.
you're making me say BB gun.
BB gun.
Ah.
Right, let's
I've been contaminated.
Let's phone. That's not the first time I've contaminated. That was a horrible
What?
joke.
Shut
Let me just
up.
phone up David. 1 second. Let me just.
You mean David?
Honestly, it really pissed me off. They all did it.
Hello.
Are you watching the stream, mate?
No, I just had to pop off. I was up.
You popped off, you
Popped
dirty
off.
get.
Could you do me a favour? We're just having an argument about pronunciation, right? You know those guns that fire little ball bearings?
Yeah, BB guns.
BB guns.
No,
BB guns.
No, you're
BB. You're saying BB.
No, they're BB guns. BB guns.
Now you're saying BB.
Now you're doing it properly. You were all saying BB.
Yeah, BB.
No.
BB. I don't know.
It's BB, but you've
A bebe gun.
You've all been saying BB. Star Wars.
What does the BB? Is it? How's it spelled? Is it just BB?
Yeah, ball bearings.
Yeah, ball bearings. Yeah, so just BB guns.
But the whole argument in the WhatsApp group about your podcast is you all say BB guns.
Catherine, is Ian doing that thing again where he was wrong, so now he's just making stuff up?
Fuck off.
Blocked. Bloked.
Right, hang on. I'm going to go to the WhatsApp group.
Right.
Can everyone
Bebe says,
in this group...
Oh, hi, it's down like Myra from Schitt's Creek gun.
Can everyone in
a
this group
BB gun.
please record themselves saying BB gun?
It was the BB gun.
Thanks. There we go. Can everyone in the group please record themselves saying BB gun? Right,
Yeah.
there we go. We'll get
There we
everyone to
go.
do it.
Yeah.
Annoys me so much.
I can tell. You're getting wound very tightly today.
I've got some more things to talk about.
Okay. Are they all irritating?
Yeah.
Baby.
I'm
What's
recording.
the baby?
I'm going to be on the Count Binface podcast.
Podcast?
Podcast. Well, you nearly did an Indian accent, mate. You got to be careful of that.
No, I
shit.
wasn't. I was emphasising the wrong syllable.
All right, so here comes Matt Murray with one.
Baby good.
Let's just hear that again for reference.
Baby good.
Right, here's James Farley.
I mean, it's a BB gun.
BB.
BB.
I mean, it's a BB gun.
BB gun.
Matty Steo says, can Catherine say BB gun as Jasmine? Jasmine, it's a BB gun. Is it that? Is that how you should? I can't remember. It's been such a long time. BB gun. A
Here comes
BB gun.
David,
A
right.
BB gun.
It's a BB gun.
Yeah, go.
It's a BB gun.
He's doing it.
A BB.
It's a BB gun. It's a BB gun. It's a BB
He's
gun.
changed it then.
It's a BB gun. It's a BB. It's a BB. It's a BB gun. Hey, BB. It's a BB gun.
Can you be quiet?
Hey! BB quiet, yes, mate. I hate everyone in that podcast. I've got some notes, but that may actually be the only note.
Maybe be the only note. BB.
Oh yeah. The only thing I've written down is BB gun. Okay, well that's that.
Visionary Soup says, I cannot say it now.
Alistair, should I cut you off, mate?
Tough if no.
Tough if no. I haven't got much on Twitter this week. I managed to finally
Yes.
delete. I like cleaning my timeline.
Okay, well, you do you.
And I managed to delete everything again. The app I was using previously didn't work. Found a new app called Redact, and it got rid of everything. I'm swallowing. But it doesn't get rid of likes. So I had likes going all the way back to 2016. Found a little bit. I hacked into the Matrix. I found a little bit of code. You know, sometimes you press a button by mistake on the internet, and like this box opens with like computer language. It's
Yes.
like, oh.
And you think, oh, what have I pressed that for? X.
Yeah. You put code in that, and it gets rid of every like you've ever made.
Wow.
And I was watching it happen, and it was like likes from 2015. What a great camera Jimbo's got.
Jimbo.
Jimbo.
I mean, it's the same one I've always had, but yeah.
Okay, you've given it a polish.
I have changed my setup slightly. We have had shutters installed today.
Have you? Fancy.
Is it? Oh, shutters.
Oh, I love fancy
Jim and
shutters.
Jenna got shutters. Oh,
Yeah.
you changed since the shutters. I remember when you were normal people. They got shutters.
No net curtains for these two.
Oh, I've seen them next door, Jim and JJ. They got shutters. Oh,
Even got a
photo.
split rail, so we can.
Oh, it's unfortunate, but these things happen.
Just be more gentle with it.
Get some Savlon.
Don't pick it.
We're pretending it's your penis.
Or your perineum.
No, I was pretending
Commonly
it was
known
his
as
banjo string.
No, you split. Oh.
Can I just for those wondering, how you say? Oh, here goes another one.
I mean, it is. It's a BB gun.
A BB
Get
gun.
in.
Defiance there from that young man.
Baby good.
Right. Well, these are all going to go on my hotkeys at some point. These are going to go on my hotkeys.
A bebegoon.
Jimbo! Got a split rail.
And
Jimbo!
shutters.
Yeah. So
Are your shutters open or closed? Should we guess? What do you reckon, Ian?
I'll get the camera ready to.
I bet
reveal.
his shutters are wide open because it's
Gaping.
the weekend.
Gaping.
Gaping shutters.
Let's show us your shutters.
Hey!
Closed. Firmly snapped
As
shut.
someone who once earned quite a bit of money and lived in a very posh part of London, shutters is well expensive.
Yeah, we're finally getting delivery of all the stuff that we spent a load of money on about 5 months ago, and it's all starting to turn up with the sofas and the shutters.
A little bit, I'd say a little bit tasteless to gloat about the shutters when we're raising money for Matty Steo. It just feels a little bit
Some people can't afford
ill-judged.
shutters.
Ill-judged.
Yeah.
Ill-judged.
Yeah.
Well, he's not the only one with an unfurnished house. If people want to buy me stuff next for Birmingham, I'm all up for that.
Maybe you could split it with Matty.
Then I can rent it out, get a bit more.
Maybe you should have a go
some
at
of the
them and tell them
mortgage
that they're hypocrites.
back. Unbelievable. This country.
Oh, yeah, no.
I'm going to put the link in for Matt. We're up to 1,430.
Thalamu says, where's
pounds.
Matty's shutters? Indeed.
There's the link. We're helping Matty raise a few quid for him and his mum because they're moving and they ain't got nothing. So we're raising a few quid. 1,430 is insane. Imagine if we got up to 1,500 and we're not doing like a big charity stream. But imagine if it got up to 1,500 tonight.
Yeah.
Jimbo!
I very nearly gave double what I gave, just to round it off. It was at 40.
Hang on.
I nearly rounded it off.
How come no one's doing what they do to us and giving like £1.69? How come no one's doing that? Or we'll give Matty full pounds.
I think they like him more than they like
That's
us.
very possible, actually. Yeah, it's very, very possible.
Because that's a tactic for triggering people on Twitch rather than GoFundMe, isn't it? That's That's
Cruel
that's
that. It would be cruel on GoFundMe. It's fun on Twitch. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Why has Gatford sent me a voice message?
Here we go.
It's because he doesn't know how to say it. A little bit.
Oh, he's just doing a racist voice.
No one asked you, Gatford.
Just doing a racist voice there.
Yeah.
How would you say it?
BB gun?
Oh.
There's a great podcast I like called It Was a Shit Show where they talk about films that were nightmares to make. And boy, oh boy, one hell of an episode this week. It's 1984's Dune.
I haven't seen it.
No, nor have I. I don't
Has
want
anyone?
to. I'm so
I
upset.
own it on DVD.
I want to watch it. I got you to listen to one of those It Was a Shit shows, and it was the worst possible episode to get anyone into it because it required...
That was the one about the Custer
Yeah,
video game.
No, that was a completely different podcast.
Oh.
But that was a good episode. No, that was How Did This Get Played?
How did this get made? Yeah, played.
We're on about the film with Sting in, aren't we?
Yes, we are, sir. Sting in the Tail.
So
It was
you
Kyle MacLachlan's first ever film. He was 23.
You can see them silently arguing with each other. That's how much tension there is in the air, which for some of it lends itself really well, because there is that sort of you're trying to kill me, you're trying to assassinate me.
Yeah, that would get tense. I can imagine. Yeah.
I tried to watch New Dune, and it was just so boring.
Nude Dune.
New Dune.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely. I mean, I love the books.
Is that the one with Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah. He's in and Zendaya.
Yes.
In it, and
What
Rebecca
did I
Ferguson.
watch? What did I watch the other? What did I watch the other? Did I watch a film?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Is this going to turn into? Do I like this, Kath? Do I like eating this?
I'm so bored of everything. I'm going to cancel. I signed up to Netflix to watch one thing and then to watch.
Why with what you've got?
Because it keeps glitching. Cinema and
it
the other
does.
one I've got, it just keeps going. Hey, here's this ad, Cosmic Queen. Download Cosmic Queen.
Mine's not doing that.
Fair play, that sounds good.
Mine's giving me loads of pop-ups and ads, and then it's a bit glitchy. And because I wanted to watch Bloodhounds, just wanted to do it, and then I watched another Korean thing, A Killer Paradox, and then I started watching Happiness, but I'm just...
Oh!
But Matty, I know the torrent scene. Please... We're talking about torrents when we're talking about Lost, because that's what really introduced torrents to a lot of people. But I want to watch it on my telly without fannying about with USBs.
I have been watching One Day.
David,
Don't spoil it for me, please. I've been watching One Day. It's interesting.
Have you not seen the book or seen the film or
I
watched
haven't read
the
a book properly since...
It's been...
Well, I was going to say since lockdown. Not true. I read quite a lot when I was on jury service, but since I got really... it seems I have to be in some way incarcerated in order to concentrate, because otherwise if I can do anything else I won't read at the moment, which is crazy because I used to read all the time. I'm very frustrated with myself, but I think it's something COVID-y.
I think so too. I think this is where my ADHD-like symptoms have been made worse. Definitely.
Yeah. And I see it at school with the kids. They all say it. So we're doing a thing at the moment. They have a branded content project, right? So my class is working with Nando's, and they've been given vouchers so they can go and do research. And they've come up with the summer promo for Nando's. They've come up with such good ideas. And a lot of it is based around, let's get everyone away from their screens and around the table together, because we've realised we sit in our rooms and we are in our heads too much. So even they want that.
That Instagram reel
Yes.
or post you did the other day, it's just genius, absolute genius.
They're so good. Do you see what I mean? And they're 16, 17. Imagine what they're going to be like by the time they finish this course. They will get jobs. They're so good. Anyway, I would say that. But I have had very little to do with it. It's just a matter of nudging those kids because they've got it. So good. Anyway, so yeah, they're working with Nando's. We've got another group who's working with Pandora. Someone else is working with KFC.
Pandora, and let me lick your bum down.
Oh, no, they didn't think of that one. I shall suggest it. And we're going over to Nando's headquarters on next week, and they're going to feed us. So we feel like we've already won.
So have the Pandora lot got any vouchers knocking about spare?
No, everyone else in the whole year group is very salty because we got the vouchers and no one else did. Yes, cheeky meeting. But yeah, it's going to be great. So we're going over to Nando's HQ.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they're so good, and Nando's been really good with us as well. So, and because they're not just, I mean, yes, of course, they're getting some great advice from a year group that is notoriously difficult to gauge, right? And you get a load of 26-year-olds sitting in a room trying to appeal to 16-year-olds. They're going to miss the mark, right?
Yeah.
No, nothing's better than getting the kids in there. But they're making them feel important, valued, fed. What more do they want? It's so good.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But the best. The Beatles did gigs where they played to no one.
Yeah.
Frank Sidebottom did a gig where the audience was playing football in front of him. The Beatles played to no one.
Literally, there was a song called To No
All
One.
artists have done stuff and gone, no, sorry, no one's turned up.
Even my streams used to occasionally get 0 viewers.
What? I cannot believe that's true. Yeah, it's part of the territory, right? And you've got to wonder whether are you doing it to get better at it, or are you doing it to...
It's an ill-advised rant. And he's getting a lot of support and empathy from other people, but I think it's a very ill-advised... And the people that don't like theatre and will look at that and go, let's fucking state of that. Fucking state of that. I'm so angry about it, Jim.
Do you know what it suggests to me? That his locus of esteem is out here. He needs to bring it in.
What do you mean?
Well,
you mean his locus of evaluation is
that-
external as opposed to internal?
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Brrrr!
You want to put that back. You want to put that away, son.
Massive entitlement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I'm not doing this, I feel bad about myself. It's got to be your fault.
If we were mean people, we'd play the video. But I don't want to draw any more attention, and I deleted my Twitter comments.
We all know someone.
Wait till we're behind the paywall.
We all know someone in life who does this, right? And they're never going to change because they never look within.
I have picked up the creative pen again this week.
Oh, have you?
Oh, you're not doing your shit pictures, are you?
Unbelievable.
Oh.
I find creative. I could come and do a lecture at your college, Kath.
Great.
On marketing, all those excellent ones I did for what was it? Laneley in the afternoon, was that it?
Yes, I don't like that. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just write that down.
No, regular listeners will remember I was applying for a BBC writing grant.
Oh yeah.
About 18 months ago. I've decided to finish the screenplay I started.
Yes, matey, that's what we're talking about.
We've now got 1.5 episodes done, so it's flying along. Yeah, keeping myself busy. That and physio for my knee. I have some of the most painful exercises in the world to do. I've got one of those massive gym balls.
Well, again, get some Savlon and it should be all right.
Yeah.
Just leave it alone. For God's
So
sake.
you got a broken shaft and a massive ball. Is that what he said?
No, a
Ripped.
split. A split. What did you have? A split what?
Split rail.
A split rail and a massive ball.
Flipping it. I think the
Pour
two are
up.
the two should be connected.
Jenna needs to be a little bit gentler, I think. All right, Jen, just slow down a bit, please.
Ho ho ho.
Don't be so rude about my queen.
Oh dear.
Should we cut you off, Jim? Would you like that?
No.
Okay, we won't. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for.
You're not
because
even
it might
worth
just
my.
happen.
You're not even worth my insults.
So
pay me £500 to unblock.
I deleted everything on my Twitter, and I've got rid of all of my likes, which is great. I didn't know you could do.
Does that mean you don't like anything anymore?
I don't like you. So I've only got a few things. Can we be? And I've liked a few of these, but let's be the first show in the last 7 days that hasn't spoken about the Wonka thing, shall we? Because it's been done to death.
Yeah,
And
it's getting nasty as well.
Oh no, but all of the actors are doing really, really well out of
Well,
it.
no, they're not. Turn your mic off. Let me tell you an update.
We strongly disagree.
No, we don't.
Hang on a second. Just be with us 2 more seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
fair play. Maybe you're right.
Can we just have a...
Honestly.
Should we let's just quickly see what's happening with the look at that. Just quickly show this, right? So this is where we are with our Matty Fund. And look at this, we're at £1,430, right? So could someone just donate £70? That's what makes me feel uncomfortable seeing it like that. We're raising a few quid for our good friend Matty. It's not a charity stream, but he's been so helpful to me personally over the years. I have told my kids, when I die, if you want to know who I was work-wise, go and see Matty. I have genuinely had that conversation.
Oh my God! So it's going to be like The Last Jedi when they go up the top of the hill and it'll be Matty there in a cowl.
Matty says, looking forward to my new £1,500 PC. We can only make that dream come true. So we've just had this run
in an empty house with a PC.
We've had this run in a couple of days. I really thought, because I suggested to Matty, should we do a little dono bar on Friday? Maybe we'll get a couple of £100. Blown away. If it doesn't make any more than that, we are being slightly flippant and we're joking. That is amazing and will be life-changing.
Yeah.
It just, makes that uneven number makes me feel a little uncomfortable. So the link is there if you want to have some of that.
And
but
thank you to everyone who's already donated. That's
it's
really
amazing.
kind.
We are being slightly flippant and it is absolutely amazing. And thank you to everybody who has. With that in mind, so I haven't liked, someone just gave a £5, thank you. I have liked some of the Wonka stuff, but we won't do that. I mean, this is Thomas Walsh talking about that thing. I sympathise, but replace that talented guy with any decent songwriter worth his, her salt, and that's the music game. But make a video like that, you'd be cast as a moaning shit with zero talent. Being a good actor helped this guy convey his anger better. It's the only difference. Yeah. And this is... We Pugwash did a tour on the back of our most successful album, fresh off the success of working with Neil Hannon and an Ivor Novello nomination. This is how that tour is memorialised in my Dropbox. One gig in Galway was to a dog. Irish tour of shame. You know, that's... Okay, so here's some likes. Here's some likes. You seen this?
No.
He's brought a mate home. And it says in the tweet, he's definitely done this before.
Yeah. Look, he's actually heard... There's two dogs. They've herded that in.
Matty says, me and my mum are overwhelmed by it, genuinely looking forward to a fresh start with everyone else. Help. You deserve it. You deserve it, mate. If anyone deserves it, you deserve it. Oh, this is great. This is great. Hoist this on a loop, right?
Go on.
I need to be up here. This guy's holding a duck, all right?
Okay.
Shit, duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it?
Oh, shit.
Just let it loop around a few times.
Duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it? Shit, duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it? Shit, duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it?
Oof. That's going to work.
Shit, duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it?
It just gets better.
Shit, duck! Oh, because of the duck, is it?
Oh, this is great. This is great. You retweeted this. What is she doing here? Jerry Halliwell singing Wannabe to a bunch of 12-year-olds.
Yeah, they want to be somewhere else.
There's so much going on in this. She's obviously angling for the John Lewis Christmas by doing a slow...
But she's also showing that, yes, this is... Okay, guys, crowd pleaser. I'm going to sing you one of my greatest hits. Enjoy.
What you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
Kids.
So you can handle my love. Are you for real?
Ooh, yeah.
You know who that will always remind me of this kind of accompaniment. Come on, move your body.
Give you a try. But if you really bug me, then I'll say
Tracksuit top there. Dearie me.
I mean, she is having a terrible week, isn't she?
Yeah. But look at the kids' faces. I know those faces. I got those faces today when I was trying to get 14-year-olds to think about writing their CVs. They don't care.
I won't be hasty. Give you a try. But if you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye.
And also, I'll be honest, it's shit. It's really shit.
The point of that song is the beat.
She
right?
can't sing.
Wow.
Oh, we don't need. We wonk it out.
We know.
That's quite funny. There's Matty. I think we're all okay. Okay. Oh, this is great. The greatest Reddit story of all time. Catherine, do you want to read it out?
Go on. How would you get a small cylinder?
I tell you what, I'll read it out. You be the replies, okay?
Okay.
It's a question. How would you get a small cylinder, 5.1 inch in length, 4.5 inch in girth, unstuck from a mini M&M's tube filled with butter and microwave mashed banana?
LMFAO, the comments OP replies are hilarious. It's your dick, bro. You stuck your dick in an M&M tube of butter.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I've gone.
Go take a cold shower and relax. Smart calendar 1874. It's a cylinder. The way of life. Bro, did you get your dick stick in an M&M tube?
It's a cylinder.
You know what? That's just your dick now. Live with your M&M tube filled with butter and bananas, dick, for the end of your days and think about what you've done.
It's a cylinder.
Urinate if possible, says Fabulous Pause 4154.
I don't see how urination has anything to do with my trapped cylinder, but okay.
P with J6. What's so important about this cylinder? It's not attached to, is it?
It's attached to a larger structure, so there's a weird angle situation to try and insert anything else into the tube.
If the tube isn't made of anything soft, you could saw through the M&M's container. Hope this helps.
Yeah, it's plastic, but I don't want to risk damaging what's inside.
Riddled with enigma. Cut the cylinder free from the larger object to give you more access. Cut the M&M's container. If you freeze it, the plastic will break easy with a smash of a hammer. Reattach the cylinder after removal from the tube. If you have trouble reattaching the cylinder, there are repair specialists that can assist for a fee. It depends how much you value the cylinder at.
It is imperative that the cylinder and the larger object remain unharmed.
Bust a hand. If the banana is microwaved, it can be removed by using a spoon and to scoop it out.
Oh.
If the cylinder is stuck in the tube, it can be removed by twisting it or using a butter knife to loosen it.
I'm not comfortable having a knife that close to the cylinder.
This perspective 865, cut the tube.
I don't want to risk a blade coming that close to the cylinder.
Ryu Coogan, you're going to want to get the larger structure. The cylinder is attached to moving at high enough speeds that the internal pressure of the cylinder goes down, freeing it from the tube. If that fails, I'd consider doing to a professional cylinder removing specialist. Going to.
Due to another object attached at the cylinder's base, it is difficult to have a range of motion large enough to gather enough speed and angular momentum for that.
Okay, Renton 56 says, if the small cylinder has blood flow, do jumping jacks to shrink the cylinder. If not making everything, cold should help. The butter, even when solid, will be a lubricant and you should be able to pull it out.
It seems like the cylinder may have expanded and pushed a lot of the butter out when inserted, but why would a cylinder have blood flow? Also, doing jumping jacks may cause harm to two other objects attached at the base of the cylinder, since it will be moving freely.
South Albatross 14, 5.1 is really big. Maybe stick to a smaller cylinder in there next time. The problem at hand is quite hard to solve, though. I think the best course of action is to see a doctor, despite how embarrassing a small cylinder in a mini M&M's tube is.
The cylinder was smaller when inserted, maybe due to change in temperature, it expanded significantly. That's where the problem started.
Stephen Pan, wait for the cylinder to go soft.
What if the cylinder hasn't changed size in approximately 3 hours?
ACDC 36, have you tried inserting another cylinder into the M&M's tube from the other side?
If the tube had an opening on the other end, it would not be sealed. I will keep that in mind next time I try this experiment.
Quickly, go to the hospital or call 911.
Yeah, emergency services usually don't take kindly to calls about failed experiments.
I think there would be understanding. In your case, the cylinder seems pretty important. You keep avoiding the question, but everyone knows you got your tiny dick stuck in the tube and are too embarrassed to admit it or go to the hospital. Wait, and it will get soft and come out. Or you may have to go to the hospital, but we all know what you did.
It's not a tiny dick, it's an above average size cylinder! Oh, that did tickle.
Yeah.
That tickled my pickle. What was this? A North London. This reminds you of a Jonathan Vernon Smith call. A North London amateur football club postpones their semi-final cup match after they find out what their opponent is called. Okay, it's not great audio, this, but
let's do it anyway.
Have a listen. Here we go.
The Grassroots Football Club has stood by its decision to boycott its Sunday Wembley Cup semi-final after discovering what it calls horrific examples of misogyny on their opponents' social media accounts. Camden and Islington United players pride themselves on being inclusive, with more than half of their board members being women. After withdrawing from their match yesterday, the Amateur Football Alliance agreed to postpone the event pending an investigation. Sam Holder's report contains some of that derogatory language.
Camden and Islington United were through to a cup semi-final when they found out the name of their opposition.
Tell us the name.
Munter Hunters FC.
It's perhaps a sign of the times. That's not the worst thing I could think of.
When they found out the name of their opposition. Munter Hunters FC. For those who haven't come across the word munter before, it's an offensive derogatory term for an ugly woman.
I want to see the faces of Munter Hunters FC. I want to see who the real Munters are.
Come on, Munter Hunters! Oh my god!
That tickled you, didn't it?
That really has tickled my pickle. Oh, I've got a new team. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're all wonka.
You
There
really
we
did
go.
enjoy
We're
that.
done. I didn't realise it was going to take off quite so
the way
much.
it did.
Have
a look on mine. I don't think I did very many though.
It's sad about Kate Middleton, isn't it? Anyone?
I had to tell one of my journos to reread what she'd read because she said, I'm thinking of doing the thing about Kate Middleton disappearing. Vogue is saying that she may have sold her kidney to Prince Charles in return for the throne. I went, no, I don't think it quite works like that. I said, let's have a look at what it says. No, it says some of the more outlandish suggestions include...
Here's the thing, right, that no one's picking up on. The palace said late last year she's going into hospital. She will not be seen until the end of March. They announced it, and no one's picked up on that, right? And it's fun. We're having fun, and me and the boys are having fun. Going, well, I wonder what it could be. Yeah, but there was a press release, I'm sure, that said she's going to hospital. Won't see her till like the 23rd of March or something. That was
They said
that exists, right?
They said she'd be in hospital for about 10 days, didn't they? And then I think people assumed that meant that then she'd be back at it.
But it was there we go. Thalamus, the spokesman for spokesperson said, "We were very clear from the outset. The Princess of Wales was out until after Easter, and Kensington Palace would only be providing updates when something was significant." So she's very clearly, very seriously ill. But yeah, I saw it. They said the end of March.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Still though, that kidney proved me wrong.
Delicious. Right.
In return for the throne. No, I think that comes automatically from marrying his son. I don't think he wanted organs as well. Oh, that was the problem I had with my... Do you know what the answer was in the end? No. See that blue box there?
Yeah.
That's a thermostat. I had to whack it up. It had been knocked. Okay. I wouldn't have known to do that. I'm not a boiler person. A Peter heater. I don't think I did very much. Look.
No, and I'm going to delete.
Oh, they can't see this.
Oh, you're not really missing a lot. You're just missing this one.
That was me at age 16. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I went to see that.
Was that a giveaway?
No.
Could you just scrap
That's the very beginning.
The Philadelphia Experiment.
Yeah.
Have you seen the film, The Philadelphia Experiment?
No.
One of my favourite films, based on a true thing, where in the World War II they were trying to invent radar invisibility, and it fucked up. In the film, they're doing it, and two of the water soldiers get transported to 1984.
That's interesting.
Is it? Well, then you've just spoiled it.
No, I haven't.
Philadelphia Experiment. I'm watching that this weekend. And Philadelphia Experiment 2, even though it's crap.
That was MZ Gatford. The Philadelphia Experiment reference there is the very beginning of the Stranger Things theatrical experience.
Pat!
And you'll hear no more from me
Patty.
about the contents of that show. Suffice to say, it was done in such a brilliant way. If you can see it, go see it, even if it makes you a massive hypocrite for not going to see that other fella's play. It was so
She doesn't want to fuck you.
good. Whoa. He's talking to the cats. It was so good. It was so good. You know when you go and see something and the way they do it is almost as good as the thing they're doing? It was that. Blown away. So good. You're going to have a great time.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Okay. Well, if you don't, you're wrong.
Jack, don't ruin the Philadelphia Experiment for me. It's based on a true story. I read the book.
Magic.
I read the book. Read the book. It's a great film, The Philadelphia Experiment. I need to unlike all of my tweets. No. What's this? What's this? What's someone done here?
Cooking with beagles.
Ah, dogs.
Oh, I like beagles. But they're meant to be daft, aren't they? Mind you, I've got two of the most stupid cats in the world.
Right, time Roger out. I was disappointed that the Philadelphia Experiment didn't involve soft cheese. You'll be soft cheese in a minute when I finish banging you off.
Oh,
what?
God.
No, God, take that right back. Visionary, you just timed out someone who's visually impaired. Are you proud of that?
Wow.
Are you proud of that? That is disgusting behaviour. That's not how we treat...
It is how we treat Roger.
Roger can bang himself off. Okay, fine. So we find ourselves. Why am I really, really loud all of a sudden?
Tell me.
We find ourselves at a. So stop watching that dog video.
Why? I like the dog video.
George Michael's dead.
Still?
Oh, so
They're making a money, aren't they, of George Michael?
they're making a money.
Yes. They're making a George Michael coin.
What about P Diddy? Oh, you not heard?
Fill me in. That's a different fella, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the P Diddy stuff, though, right? Visionary,
Turns
you
out he did.
disobeyed me and you removed a timeout on Plankton. That is disobeyance of your boss.
Disobeyance.
Disobeyance me again.
And you will.
Am I the only one that's heard the P Diddy stuff? The rumours about Diddy were floating around for years. Turns out it might be true. Who knows? Who knows?
Did he or didn't he?
It's not really good to make jokes about that kind of thing. I don't
What
think.
kind of thing? Exactly. Shut up. What's this?
This is people coming
Oh,
out
wow,
about
okay.
P Diddy.
Oh, right. I see now. Deary me.
If you want, no. I don't really know where to. Why am
What'd you think about that? And now you know how I feel.
She's a lousy singer.
I didn't like Look at Me. Didn't like that. Thought that was rubbish. But I like her chutzpah.
I'm not really sure where to go. Let's finish A Place in Greece.
Where were we up to?
Last
They
step.
still hadn't got it.
Last step.
We're not, are we?
We're at the last step of A Place in
Right.
Greece, aren't we, guys? We're at the last. I tell you what, I feel like I'm not macking shout tonight. I tell you what, I'm so tired. And no names unpacked drill. The last 2 weeks of the counselling job, it's really knocked the stuffing out of me, I will say. It's really knocked the stuffing out of me. And it's partly why I'm not done any TikToks. So just like I finish work, it's like, I finished work at 5 or 6 ago. Fuck that, I'm going back to bed. I'm going to bed, I'm done. It's why, and I'm feeling really flat. So I'm sorry when I'm not giving you...
Could you stop ripping up the sofa?
They've been so weird recently. That's because Bigger Boy's back in town. It's a bit flat this evening. Do you know what? Deal with it.
I don't think it is.
Deal with it.
I don't think it is. I think it's quite buoyant.
Okay, well, in that case, right.
Attention.
So we were watching, what was it under? I can't see anything. Let me put my glasses on.
Grease.
My glasses on. Here we go. Thalamus says, when I worked for a crisis line, needed an hour of decompression afterwards. Used to just stare at the ocean. It's odd. It's odd because it's, obviously hear terrible things. But I'm really good at, that's that client finished. I'll go and make a cup of tea, or I'll go and make a pot of coffee, go and look out the window for 5 minutes, and it's done. Just the last couple of weeks, it's sort of been hanging around a little bit. And that's why I have supervision. I think I'm seeing Kerry next week. I think I'm seeing Kerry on Wednesday. And that's why we have supervision, is we can go, this is hanging around and I can't quite work out why this is connected and blah, blah, blah. So I start my ADHD course on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. All right, boys.
Do you want
I'm all right.
Oh, I'd love one. Yes, please. Hey, that friend of mine that you recommended the psychiatrist to has got his appointment with that fella.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a couple of months, but given the projected time, if he hadn't have gone that way...
Cheaper, right?
Insurance is covering it.
Oh, sweet. Oh, well, he'll have a great time. He'll have an answer within 3 sessions.
Yeah. Because up to that point, it was CBT. He said CBT's not going to cut it.
CBT's not for anything like that. CBT is great for phobias and changing behaviours. This is how you change your behaviour.
Yeah, but if he doesn't understand his behaviour.
Exactly, it doesn't get to the root of the problem. It certainly isn't designed for neurodiversity.
What's the deal with CBT? Is it just because it's measurable? They can say you've had a course of.
Yeah, the reason they use CBT is because they will. There's sweets and stuff and mini eggs and stuff on there.
Can I send you links like a face cleanser for this house?
Can you what?
Nice house, like to clean the face.
Yeah, I've got. You mean the?
It's not like
the
moisturiser.
exfoliator.
You want a specific one?
It's the. I forgot.
Hang on, but is it the one with like the grit in it?
No, I'll show you a picture. Right.
He wants a specific one.
No, I know. Okay. Send me.
Oh
All
yeah.
right, send me the link and
I
I'll
know
order
that
it for
one.
you. Send me the link and I'll order it for you. We were
talking about CBT.
Oh yeah, the reason they use CBT is because you can score it. So when you start CBT, you get I can't think of what it's called. There's like a name for it. There's something 10 form, and it's got 10 questions or something. And on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your mood? 1 being the worst, 5 being the best. Scale of 1 to 5, what is your self-care? On the scale of 1 to 5, what is yes, cognitive behavioural therapy, not
Jack
the other
Little,
one,
you're
Jack.
giving
Children
yourself
in the
away.
house. And so you'll go on and say, all right, well, I'm 2 for how I'm feeling, 1 for self-care, 3, and then by the end, those numbers will be up a little bit. Won't mean it fixed anything. It didn't fix nothing. Not a massive fan of CBT.
Anyway.
Yeah, Alex, if you send me that link, I'll order it. Oh, you just done it.
Thank you.
Right, sometimes my phone puts the text in a different font, and I don't understand. You want unscented?
Oh, I don't mind.
I think unscented is better than
Do you
these.
like any of these?
I'm all right, thanks, dude.
I'll have a handful and then take
Which
them
one?
away. Whichever.
Okay.
He's very kind. My kids would not offer.
I had something left in my mouth. You know, some bit of food pops up. I tasted of marijuana.
What? Was it marijuana?
Could have been.
Yeah. Stop eating.
Tube of M&Ms. No, thank you. We'll look at those emails in a bit. Let's watch. What is? Oh, that's my. This is. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Okay. Let's see what this sound clip is.
Banana, coconut, mango, pomegranate, pear, plum, lemon, apple, hazelnuts, lime, almonds, and Brazil nuts.
Thank you. Thank you. You are a sweetheart.
I'll take it.
Not like your dad. He's a terrible person.
Shut up.
Don't worry.
Exactly.
Can I just show people how
What
tall
you've
you
got
are?
to say is, mums.
Yeah, mum's on mum's side. On Skibbity.
Skibbity?
So that you're.
I'm
how
6'1" without shoes now. I measured in the museum on a school trip.
Can't even get on the screen anymore.
Not 6'7" though.
No. That's crazy, isn't it?
My 14-year-old. 14. Unbelievable, right? Pick.
And he's such a nice lad.
The other one's shit. Right, hang on. Let's just pick one more. Tell me when to. Oh, hang on, I haven't done it yet. Go. Tell me when to stop.
Now.
Banana.
What's the chances of getting the same one? All right.
Are they all the same one?
No,
Are
right.
you obsessed with that one?
Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
I did.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
I did.
Matty, yeah. He was the one.
The inventor.
25th of May, 2010, that he was the baby that Eloise was babysitting. And now, wow, right? Right. It's really hurting my teeth. Last one.
Brian, Andrew, Pete, and Leslie watch their Greek house.
Why are
reaching
why is she talking like Pinky and or Perky?
What is this? Hang on.
Sped up.
And Brian starts his new life by finally finding a job.
Dean?
Have you been playing the long game?
Dean, are you in the house, mate?
What's this?
Dean, what is this, buddy? Is Dean here? Is South African Dean here?
Brian Saunders.
Dean? Dean? Is Dean here?
Service.
Dean? Is Dean here? I'm raging.
Dean!
I am raging.
Dean!
I'm that guy that nobody came and saw my show of.
Hypocrite. Dean!
I am raging. Absolutely raging.
Dean!
He's totally done us over. We can't finish the series.
He knew this was coming. He did it on purpose.
We can't finish the series.
Can we not slow it down?
Ah, that's not a bad idea, actually. How do we...
Dean!
Right, so that's fine. No, maybe Eldo later. I want to fix this. Speed. Half speed's going to be too...
Let's see.
All right, let's try.
Brian, Andrew, Pete and Leslie.
We might have to watch it fast.
Nelly says 0.8. We haven't got 0.8, Nelly.
Can we watch it fast?
We haven't got 0.8. We've got... These are the options we've got. Fuck, Dean.
Let's watch it fast. We'll get used to it.
It sounds awful. Dean!
That's
Ian
how
Lee fan, no.
That's how the kids watch things, don't they?
Yeah, that was the Virgology channel says, oh my God, I remember that show when Ian's baby was in the studio with Eloise. Mind blowing. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Can we control the speed in VLC? Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, see what we can do. Media. On the file.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely raging me.
Brian, Andrew, Pete and Leslie.
Right, here we go. So let's...
Make it bigger.
So this is
And
VLC.
bigger still.
How do we do the playback? Speed. Faster.
Normal speed.
Slower. Oh!
Leslie, watch their Greek house reaching completion.
Still sounds...
Right, we'll go down a little bit more. I think we can go down a bit more. Slower. Oh, here we go. All right, St. John.
And Brian starts his new life by finally finding a job.
I'll be honest, it sounds like shit. We ain't watching it.
Ooh, Brian. That's what
Yeah.
it sounds like. Ooh,
It's,
Brian.
I will watch that in my privacy of my own home, and I will tell you what happens and what is going on. Welcome, St. John. I think you'll agree I'm looking hot. Rocking the collarless shirt, super dry, the hair, the grey hair.
It was year 1, episode 6.
Year 1, episode 6. Thank you, St. John. Year 1, episode 6. That has absolutely done my nut. Dean is a...
Dean who?
The guy that got us that.
No,
Oh, I
Dean
see what you
who?
mean. Yeah.
Dean.
Who Dean? E?
What let down? He's let me down. He's let you down. He's let you down. And most importantly, he's let Greece down.
What is this? Let me just see. These guys are everywhere.
Yes.
I
Very popular at the moment.
I wasn't
It's
expecting.
the sound of the summer.
I wasn't expecting that message with that subject heading. Right. Hello, Pat. I've lost my mojo a little bit. Let's just chill for a little bit. I've just lost my mojo for a little bit. Feels like we're kind of not hitting the brakes at the moment. Do you know what I mean? Jelly Bean? I tell you this, I'm so tired. I've been slightly off kilter a little bit. Yes, Casey, well remembered. We're raising a few quid for our friend Matty Steo today. If you have ever listened to one of my old shows, one of Catherine's old shows, one of our shows together, if you've ever watched like clips of me in the jungle or old clips from Rise or the 11 o'clock show, there is a very, very strong chance that Matty Steo, who is with us tonight, is responsible for it. Certainly the audio stuff. He runs the Ian Lee Vault, which is now the Ian and Catherine Vault, which has got... Have you ever seen... obviously, it's not something I look at very often. And I looked at it the other day when... Hey, man.
Hello. Wait, why can I not see you?
Because I'm here.
My Skype doesn't work anymore.
Why? What happened to your Skype?
I don't know. I don't remember my information.
It does work then, but your memory doesn't.
Well, it logged me out for some reason. It's very rude. I'm sorry. I just wanted to call and say that you looked handsome, like, to your face, but you're not even showing me your face, so there it is. You're so handsome. Catherine, you're also handsome.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you both for doing TikTok stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Inky pinky ponky, daddy bummed a donkey.
No, Daddy
I don't know what's happening anymore.
Donkey died.
This is so weird. I've never seen this angle.
You're hosting the show now.
You have too many audio channels, Ian. Holy shit.
I know. I tell you what it is, right? Is because I hate OBS, and sometimes I log in and it just won't work. For some reason, the audio channel and sometimes the camera, it doesn't work. So I have to create another one. So yeah, I've got way too many audio channels.
Anyway, I just wanted to say hi. I'm actually working right now, technically, so I need to go back to work.
Bye.
So Matty is responsible for this behemoth of a website.
Wow.
Who's disrespecting the dead? Who's disrespecting the dead?
That's an outrage.
We'll have no disrespecting of the dead, unless, you know, like it was someone evil. Okay. So look, basically, the Root Jack stuff, TLA on Twitch. What? How did that work? Oh, Twitch, Talk Radio full shows, Catherine Boyle's full shows, LBC, Absolute Version, 3 Counties, WM, Pocket Radio Show, There's a Blast for Buzz, Versus Radio, Shindiggery, Lost Initiative, MSN Gamecast, Big Brothers. Jesus Christ, Matty.
It's your whole life flashes
Sweet
before your
Jesus.
eyes.
But it is. Pocket Radio Show is a podcast I did. Look, that was good. That is. I did that at home. It's all there. It's all there. And Matty does it for free. And he's moving into a new place with his mum. They've been looking for years and years and years. They finally found a new place. Unfortunately, they don't have anything to take. They got the clothes and that's it. No furniture, no white goods, no appliances, no nothing. So we're just trying to raise a few quid. If someone could do the exclamation mark donate in the chat, we genuinely thought, well, if we get 250 quid out of it, it'll be great.
Yeah.
And suddenly we find ourselves at £1,435, which is amazing. And I know that that Matty is blown away, and I know that Matty's mum is like, you know, this is amazing. And this is, you know, this feels like for me, Matty's been around forever, and I've never quite known how to repay, because if I'm honest, I've been a little bit embarrassed that someone has put that much care into my work, and I kind of like go, I feel a little bit embarrassed about it. And that's my thing, when actually you know, I am full of pride and stuff. That's my weird kind of hang up. I've never known how to repay him. This is like a really easy thing for us to do, is to say we're doing this. And what is great is you lot have risen to the challenge.
Thank you.
And you've seen that one of ours is down there and needs a hand, and you've all put your hand out to help. And it is great. And if we don't make another penny, £1,435 minus cost is great. Is absolutely great. So thank you. The link we'll keep putting up. It's going to run for a little while, but yeah.
You're helping a nice guy get a fresh start.
Yeah, you really, really are, and it means the world. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. Maybe we do an El Dorado.
Has it come to this?
I think it's come to an El Dorado. I just feel like I'm not. I'll tell you what I feel. I love Ruth Husko so much. I think she's so funny. What was the one? Can I just find one that she did earlier that had me howling? Where? Maybe I'm not gonna find it. I think she's so funny. I mean, just heard St. Vincent on Six Music refer to her studio as the
A bit
stewed.
of fun for you guys. I don't say indigestion. I say indigest. I go, oh, got to do the old indigest, have ya? Just saves time. Gives me more time to check on my investments.
Hang on. What's this? Hang on, sorry.
Time to check on my investments. A little bit of fun for you.
Oh God, I hate people like this.
Into the act.
Oh.
Turns out.
She shows stuff like this. It's embarrassing.
It's so funny. You're right.
She tweeted something earlier that I don't follow her, but every now and then it pops up.
Is that Slimer about to get spanked?
Anyway, I can't say that. I'm feeling a little bit. I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit flat tonight. Let's watch an El Dorado. Let's do that. Otherwise, I'm gonna potter around, doing nothing. Right. So we want that.
We want
that. What episode are we on? I reckon 21. So let's try 20.
And see if it looks familiar.
Let's try 20.
All right. I just thought it might help if we could replace some of the stuff.
We've seen this.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we just sit back and do nothing, do we? We just fill in the waiting by drawing floppy ears on...
He's gone missing, hasn't he, old Blair? Blair.
Okay, so let's try. That was 20.
It's the one where Bonnie's upset with his wife, says Jack Little very Tony McHale one. I don't remember this.
When we go to Spain, can we play El Dorado? Should we play it?
Yeah. Who are you going to be?
Fuck off! I'm having a wee dram.
Is that why you've been cultivating the tash?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Actually, I wouldn't mind if they came round, but I'll get mugged.
Oh my God! Yeah, Freddie as well. You can do both.
I can do them. Yeah, I can do them all. Who are you going to be?
Oh well, I'm just going to get the drinks out.
Joy was going to be my third.
And then, darlings, I'll put on a show.
Well, I say, why don't we go upstairs and have kinky sex?
And then I'm going to do, Bonnie, when I was on the streets, you see people calling.
It's all tickety-boo.
Oh, we're going to have literally minutes of fun. Start.
Dear resident, at last it has arrived. Election day at last harass us.
Not now, Nessa. Where the hell have you been?
She was here all along.
When
It's just
I
a
have
camo
been
jacket.
worried sick.
Did you find him?
When he turns up, I'll kill him.
Why is she cold and everyone else is wearing shorts?
Oh yes, very adult.
She's getting on my nerves.
Who, her?
Yeah, moany. Oh, I know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. I know what's going on, and I'm wise.
Yeah.
Would you look at your mother?
I'm just tired, that's all.
Honestly, I'll swing for that brother of you.
It was quite a while into my life when I realised what I'll swing for you means. No.
Oh, it's worth killing you and I'll be hanged.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it took me. Yeah, I thought I'll swing for you, but no, it's I'll swing for you.
Have you considered that there is something seriously
She's wearing a bum top again.
Oh yeah, you well spotted. Paul loves retro.
B.U.M.
wrong with him?
That's bum.
I want 54 bum. That's a
Well,
joke for the kids.
Wait for 3 years.
Oh. I'm 51 in a few months. Some of you came to my 50th birthday party. Can you believe that April, May, June, that in just over 3 months, I'm 51.
It is happening again.
And 51 is more depressing than 50, because 50 it's like, oh, big number. But 40's just there, but with big number. 51 it's like, fuck, it's
Still
60
this,
next.
yeah.
It's 60 next. Fuck. 51.
That must be awful.
Shut up, 47.
I'm not 47 yet.
Exactly.
About last night.
Very, very white dressing gown. I nearly didn't wear this. This is a white shirt, but a lot of clothes on Vinted.
Vinted's great.
Isn't it shit though when people don't send it and you just get, oh, they didn't send your item, you get a refund. I want to send that person a really nasty letter.
Do you know what I had once? They didn't send it, and I wrote them a note and said, "Is there a problem or anything? Can I help?" And then it was weeks later. I got it back. Oh, sorry, I put it on. I forgot it was on there. It's not available.
What they mean is, I couldn't be bothered to send it for £3.
Yeah. Well, actually, or maybe they've done what I've done, which is I had a load of things on Vinted for ages. They didn't sell, and in the end, I just gave them away.
These are new jeans.
I did take them off.
36 waist.
Nice.
Gone up. Everything's a bit bigger and it's a little bit looser. But that's enough about my friend Catherine. Hey! It doesn't even make sense, that one.
No, it was just nasty.
It was just mean.
Yeah.
Mean.
Just using me as literally the butt of the joke.
What a lovely butt of the joke. I don't know what that means either.
I'm sorry, I overreacted.
Thought you had a heart attack.
Is she going to dust that dog?
The dog's got the tongue out here trying to lick Rimmer.
No, I just...
Why do some people call it ream?
To ream what?
Well,
my dad used to call cotton buds ear reamers. You ream your ear out with it.
Okay, so ream is rim a bastardisation of ream then? Is that the origin?
Well, no, because ream would suggest something going in and being pulled out.
Or tongue?
I thought that rim was... No, I don't want to have this conversation. I'm a very responsible pillar of the community.
Jealous.
No, I'm not jealous.
So why did you turn that funny shade of green?
Hush is in the house!
Thank goodness.
Hush is in the house! Everybody live in the town! £1,445. Just £55 will take us up to £1,500, and then I promise we'll stop banging on about it.
Go.
Just £55, and I promise I'll stop banging on about it. Yeah? Right, guys? Right, guys? Oh, no.
Ring then.
Oh, here we go. These two.
All right, ladies.
These two are on borrowed time, aren't they?
Okay, ladies, get ready, because this guy's walking in. Oh, it's Dan says, cut to midnight when we get 4 minutes into the summer. Shut up.
I know. Can you press on, please?
Are you going to come out your bedroom and you're still miserable?
Mum's worried about you.
If you walk about topless when we're in Spain, you will be in big trouble.
I won't be the only one.
Muy caro.
Muy caro.
Very expensive.
Muy caro.
No, caro.
22,000.
22,000.
22 mil, 22,000.
Más money.
22,000.
22,000. Muy bueno. 22,000.
Oh, más money. Oh, yes.
Money? Mass money?
Mass money?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Muy bueno.
That was hardcore negotiation.
You said gambling, you got it wrong.
Yeah, and then I caught myself negotiation.
Well, we caught you. You said it.
Ian, you say things wrong all
Seeing
the
that
time.
out there.
What?
Nothing.
Gracias. Hey.
Will you take your hands out of your pockets, Marcus Tandy?
Oh,
What is Abuela doing?
Those lads. Oh, they've got to be standing on something, right?
No, she's a short lady.
No, because everything's
But remember,
out.
she survived the
Yes.
Civil War.
But everything is out of proportion. The only thing that can explain all of this disproportion is he's stood on something.
She's bajita.
Let's find out, because everything is wrong here. Oh, weren't standing on it. Maybe she was standing in a dip.
They didn't have very good nutrition. They didn't grow very tall.
Esas cajas.
Hang on a minute. He's paying some young boys to get in the back of a van. I don't think so.
To lift his boxes
Sí,
for
pues.
Louis.
Gracias. Adios.
Well, you got them to take 2 boxes out. It was hardly a hardship, was it?
But he's... What's he paying? What's he paying for? Edward 88. I've just been to Barcelona. Visit Tibidebo. No, I won't.
Okay.
I won't.
I just want a game of tennis.
I just want a game of tennis. Look at this guy's doing some funny acting. Look.
I'm sorry to butt in. I'm looking for Gavin. You haven't seen him any.
I'm sorry to butt in. Right, let's act it out. You be her.
I just want a game of tennis.
I'm sorry to butt in. I'm looking for Gavin. You haven't seen him, have you? Let's find out.
Place, have you?
Yes, down on the beach.
Yes, down on the beach.
About an hour ago.
Fine.
I'm a cool guy. Being sexually harassed by a Frenchman.
Huh?
Okay, smooth on it.
Oh, he's very supportive of her tennis. Look.
Sorry, mate, you dragged yourself out your pit this morning, eh?
Fuck off. I opened the bar before you did. I've had really bad depression. Do you know what? I got here and I opened the bar. Fuck you.
Yeah, you've been mithering me for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Yeah. I brought the stuff down from the lockup. We're just about ready to...
He's not wearing his cap that goes over his ears.
Yeah. Rock and roll. Are you all right?
In his new era.
Yeah, great. It's just... What? I was about to write you off.
I've been thinking maybe we should put the fizzy pop in fridge.
It is a hot day and we are on the beach.
No, they like it warm.
It's a vegetable. Touch of flu, that.
More pop down the bottom. There's 2 bottles. There's half bottles of 7-Up down there. Wait till you finish one before you open the next.
DJ Blag says, come on over to TLNA on Twitch where they're doing a second-by-second breakdown of crap old TV show El Dorado. Welcome.
Yeah.
If you want more of this, I suppose we should plug the Patreon. I can't be bothered.
So, it's in the 9.
So we do this every week. There's over 2,000 hours worth of podcasts and videos. You can have access to it for as little as, I think it's $3.99 a month plus VAT. Patreon link is going to appear in the chat. There it is. Thank you, Visionary. None of you are going to sign up to it because no one you has signed up to it for 3 months.
Because you're hypocrites.
We lose about between 5 and 20 people a month.
Could you say you support the arts, but then you go and see...
Oh, you're doing that, lad. I wasn't doing that, lad.
Edward is determined for us to go to Tibidabo, a church on a mountain near Barcelona. We're not going anywhere near Barcelona. Spain is big. But thanks for the tip.
Next time you come over to London, do check out Blackpool Tower.
Right, come on, let's press on. Pop's getting warm.
There's Patreon. You know, it's good value. It's fun. People like it.
Yeah.
But we haven't had anyone new sign up, so there's not really any point.
It is. You can still catch flu. Stop being a worrier.
You can still catch flu. Stop being a worrier.
I wasn't worried about flu.
Just thank your lucky stars you didn't cop for it and all. Right, I'm going to have to leave you. See what the big bad world of timeshare has to offer.
Oh, no.
Oh, did you see that leaflet?
What's he leaning like that for? I better go, Catherine, see what the big bad world of... did you get that leaflet I left? What's he doing that for?
He's being sexy. He's being man at Next.
Sexy!
I'm going to buy the 3-pack of T-shirts that includes a yellow one that no one's ever going to wear.
Vinted is very addictive, right? Isn't it? You get one thing and then you just get more. I love getting the parcels.
Sometimes they smell a little bit funky, though.
Let me show you what I got.
Go on.
This is genuinely brilliant, right?
Someone's rage quitting upstairs. It's all going off. What's he got? Is it an M&M's tube with a cylinder in it? It might be.
So,
there we go.
Out the way. So there was someone put me in.
What the hell?
Well, let me show you this, right? Someone on I'm on an old computer Facebook page, and they got something really cheap. I said, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" It was an auction. I said, "eBay." So no, it's on this site, right?
Is this what you had a row with the man about?
This site is it links up with like proper auction houses around the country, right? And it's proper auctions, and they had a Monkeys lot, right? And it was 3 albums. One of them was signed, right? So I put a bid in, 60 quid. I won. 445 online. 60 quid. It was then 60 pounds postage. So it's 120 quid, right? And I thought it was 3 records. I came yesterday. It's this, right? So, original UK pressing of the Birds, the Bees, and the Monkeys. This is original UK pressing of Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Jones. They're all good. I've got these, but these are all in good. These are all pretty good condition. The UK pressing of more of the Monkeys. This is rare. The UK original pressing of Head, the white cover. This is rare, right? Original Cold Gems American pressing of Headquarters. Original Cold 1980s compilation. Dooby 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 doo. This is the one. Oh, there was this as well. This is quite rare on vinyl. This is the one signed David, Peter, Mickey. Right. This is
for 120 quid.
For 120 quid, right? I could sell this for 150 easily, probably a bit more. 150. But without being too morbid, if I wait a year, that's 200 quid, right? Well, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
And that Head record is probably that's probably 50 quid, 60 quid, and it was all of this, and I could not believe it was all of this. So, yeah, you're a dickhead. I was blown away by that. Oh, did I break it? Sounded like a quote, didn't it? No. Absolutely blown away by that.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
Continuamos.
We just missed a phone call. Who did we miss? Oh, someone called us. Who is this?
Here we go.
Hello.
Hello, did you just call us?
Yes, Ian, I did. How are you? You're right.
Yeah, who is this?
My name is Edward. I was trying to convince you to Google Tibby Daboo.
We're not going to that part of Spain.
I know, but I swear to you, please just Google that word and respond to the images.
Right, is this going to be one of those things where it's like 2 women
The most
drinking out of a
horrendous
cup?
thing. No, I promise.
Tibbididoo.
Those pictures, they'll just be women celebrating the image.
Tibbidabo.
Tibbidabo.
Yeah, Dabo. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It looks okay. Yeah, it looks wicked.
It's awesome, isn't it? I was on top of that like yesterday.
Boasting now. You just boasted.
The very top.
Okay, well, let me show everybody. All right.
Thank you.
It is.
You've got vindication at last. It does look incredible. Yes.
It's
that
magnificent.
That looks like AI.
Yeah, I think the sky's been messed
I
up.
swear it's not. It's not AI, honestly.
What were you doing? Were you over there on a holiday?
Yeah, just a quick holiday. Yeah, just a few days.
Okay.
Just a quick church standing on top of holiday.
That's not you stood on top of it now, is it? With your arms outstretched.
It could be. So what area are you going to in Spain?
Where are we going to?
In Valencia.
Valencia. As I like to call it Valencia.
Valencia.
Yeah, you say Valencia, I say Valencia.
Right, can I ask you, are you going to continue with Patreon then?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Because I thought when you left Talk, you'd go on all the platforms, because people get tips all the time. Because I don't want to be rude. Twitch is a little bit of a hidden website. It's really difficult to get.
We got hired by Twitch. They were paying us.
Yeah, good point.
What did you? Hang on. You said you thought we were. I missed a word there. You thought we were going to get what?
I thought you would go on all of the platforms, TikTok, Facebook, blah blah, and have that cap out and do it that way.
Yeah, we did it.
Here's
the thing. We had a deal straight after Talk where we got paid for a year to be on Twitch. And then
they wouldn't let us go on anyone else.
Wouldn't let us go anywhere else. And then after that, we set up the Patreon. So we do the Patreon. And you know what? You're probably right. There have probably been more efficient ways for us to do it, but we've kind of had to learn all this shit on our own, and we've made loads of mistakes. And it's been a learning curve, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember you on Kelvin Mackenzie. I first saw you on Kelvin Mackenzie.
What do you mean on Kelvin Mackenzie? What does that mean?
You know exactly what I mean. It was about 98. I was only very young, and I remember seeing you. 97,
Was
maybe.
it on live
actually.
TV?
What do you mean?
Yeah, live TV.
Yeah.
I thought he was like, wasn't he an owner of?
Okay, yeah, he was on.
I'm sure you weren't following his, agreeing with his politics.
No.
Like that.
I was doing that because they gave me 25 quid a pop, and they liked me and my mate Justin that were doing it, so we'd even get a car in and a car out with free beer. So
was that Canary Wharf building?
It was in Canary Wharf, yeah, live TV, just before or after Topless Darts. I can't quite remember. And we did it every week, and it was great. I mean, I got tapes of it, and those tapes ain't never going to be shown because it's awful. But
please,
no, honestly, man, it's absolutely terrible. But it was a great learning curve. And then when the 11 o'clock show came along, it's like, I knew I had to stand in front of a camera and look at a camera and talk. I wasn't worried about that. So it helped them. But yeah, it was. There was some great. There was some great acts on that. That was a really weird show. I remember once, right? Because it was a small launch. If you had 15 people in, you were lucky. And once we had these Italian students in who didn't speak any English, and they were obviously told, "Oh, you're going to watch an English TV show." And we had these Italian students in, and they only laughed if you did the tune of a joke. So I go da 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 da, and they would laugh and applaud at that. Okay. It was one hell of a. How do you remember me from that though? This is what confuses me.
I laughed so much. I was quite young. I laughed so much. I remembered you, and then obviously facial recognition from the 11 o'clock show.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long after, about a year or two after.
No, it was pretty much straight after. Yeah.
I don't want to make you sad and ask you why you left the 11 o'clock show. You were one of the kings, man.
That was. I fucked up there. There was going to be.
Oh.
I fucked up. There was going to be season 5, and I was going to do it. And then the week before it went out, we did a pilot, and I thought it was terrible, and I walked away. And that was the start of me fucking up my TV career. That was a terrible, terrible mistake. Terrible mistake. But there you go. These things happen.
You never know. The thing is, you could have gone on to series 5 and got hit by a truck in Leighton Buzzard on a Wednesday. You don't know what's going to happen in life, do you?
It makes a very good point.
If you're happy now. If you're happy now, you're happy.
Yeah, exactly. We're all where we meant to be at this precise moment in time, and I'm very, very happy now.
Yeah. Okay, I love you too. Take care.
Thank you, man. Nice to talk to you.
Bye, Edward.
Cheers, mate. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Oh!
You were going to say rude things about him. You were going to say rude things about him.
Meg.
You were going to say rude things about him.
I wasn't. I liked him from the start. When he was suggesting the thing in there, I was thinking, well, it'd be nice to go there. And you were not going to go there. All right, fine. We won't hire a car for the day. Well, I don't care. I just think you should treat people like that with respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Well done for reading my mind.
If you really love me, then you say goodbye.
Put bloody Eldorado on.
Oh,
or don't.
I'm so fucking bored of it.
Let's not then.
Switch a bit more. Oh, God. But I'm so... I get. Let's just put this out as a taster, right? I think I'm at the end of my tether with Eldorado. What do people, when people hear that, what do people...
Yeah, what's your gut reaction?
What's your gut?
Ruck?
What's your gutty ruck?
None whatsoever.
None whatsoever. I really want to jump to the last episode.
No.
She won't let me.
Not tickety boo.
Chalfont and Giles doesn't get a say in this.
Devastado.
Hibbert, are you a Patreon?
Pardon? Don't diss the Rado. They're calling it the Rado now. It's embedded.
It's never been called the Rado until Charlie just did it then. Hibbert, you are a patron. In that case, I apologise and I take on...
Can we just jump to episode where people die, says Nelly?
I'll tell you what I'm doing. It's what you fuckers did with Paddington Green. I've not really enjoyed any of this.
Can we please go back to Padding Green? Everyone, stop shortening everything, everyone.
Paddy G.
Kill the Rado, says GJ Blag. To be fair, pretty much everyone got to the end of their rope with Eldorado. Does a plane crash into it? I don't want to stop.
J Mal says it's the stop-start that is killing it. Ooh.
Oh,
J Mal's.
Yeah.
J Mal's.
I feel seen.
J Mal's.
Up the Dorado.
Up your Rado in a minute.
Revive the PG, says DJ Black.
It's tough, isn't it? It's tough. What we do is a very, very tough job. We tread a fine line between camp and crass, between too much and too little, between good and
less good.
And no good. It's a fine line, and it's a skill. And Catherine and I display that skill flawlessly.
Yeah, so much so you wouldn't notice it.
Not everyone can do this. But I don't think we're ever going to beat the old lady dropping the N-bomb. Oh, my God. I just don't think we're ever going to top that. You're bored of El Dorado, right?
Never.
Fuck yeah, hell.
Never enough.
This morning, that came through the door.
No.
Oh, it's about meeting this afternoon.
Kevin Aikman says, is this stream PG content? We will stop swearing.
Spoil sport.
So no, it is.
Don't worry, I'll go. You just concentrate on the cash flow.
Don't worry, I'll go. You just concentrate on the cash flow.
I like how they've hung their hats up there just in case.
Well, that's a hat. Those are for sale.
Are
and
they?
There's a bucket.
They shouldn't be selling hats. They can't even wear them. Oh, Dieter, come on.
Oh, having a gang bang, having a ball.
PG.
It's a song.
PG.
Good evening, Jeffrey.
PG.
Having a gang bang.
He's only got one wetsuit. That must honk.
Yeah, also,
No.
you know.
You're not together anymore. Give it up.
I was wondering, Miss Valentine, if you'd had a chance to have a look at my letter.
Now, she's not had an offer like that for a while.
My sister says when a man is tired of El Dorado, he's tired of life. Oh, sweet God, I'm tired of life.
Press go.
What? Well, the letter that I popped under your door this afternoon.
No, I didn't see it.
No, I didn't see it.
No, the letter that I popped under your door earlier this afternoon. Go. Press go.
There's ever such a slight delay on there. So when I stop, if I keep doing that and then stop, it still moves. You do it.
This is like when kids
Do
go
it.
on this morning and can't take their eyes off themselves
Do
on
it.
the monitor.
Do it.
Oh, yeah. It's like in spooky films when they realise that the person in the mirror is not themselves.
You got to do it really fast and then stop. Do it one more time. Go on, do it.
One more and then we've got to press
All right, go.
Go.
Oh, then you have...
Oh, right. Don't say no, right. Can we buy some LSD for next week? Because that stuff, that's 5 hours worth of material. Just a little drop, a little Bart Simpson tab.
No.
You read it.
Well, if I didn't see it, dear, how could I have read it?
Well, it was about the election meeting this afternoon.
No.
It wasn't about the trip to the blouse shop.
She's thinking about the erection meeting this afternoon.
Well, it was just to reassure everybody that a vote for me is a vote
Olympic year, is it?
for efficiency and adaptability.
Oh, yeah, the rings.
You sound like an advert for a gas cooker, dear.
You sound like an advert for a gas cooker there.
Well, am I to take it that I have your vote?
I don't even know if I'm going
Am I to take it that I have your vote?
I don't really
to be there.
Well, wouldn't it be advisable to arrange a proxy?
A proxy? I might need a good defence solicitor.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work. No. Let me just listen. We're coming to the end of the show. No, I just want to check on Matty's fun. Let's see where we are because this is going to be the last plug. Right, come on, guys. Come on. You're taking the piss now. You're actually taking the piss. Now I can see that it's a little bit more than that. It says there. Let me see if I can refresh that. It's 1,001. It's 1,445. Come on. Let's just get it up to 1,500 quid. What is your problem? There's also fees come out of that.
What's
as
your
well.
problem with a round number?
Fees come out of that, right? So come on, fucking hell. Come on, man. What is your problem?
Giving him the bog Geldof.
No, seriously. What is your problem? Come on. Come on. There are fees, Roger. Trust me. I'll show Catherine the fees. Look, those are the fees.
Oh!
Yes, the £63.97 fees.
Go fund me indeed.
No fees. I added my fee. They better not. Well, I have here transaction fees £63.97. The transaction fee, 2.9% plus 0.25 per donation, covers the cost of credit and debit card charges. So there is a fee, I'm afraid. Sorry about that, guys. That's not me. Listen, whoa, who's that YouTuber who got done? Who is it? What's his name? The completionist. But I'm sure not everyone would have added their fee, so that's probably what it's their vision. But the completionist was running a charity for years, made millions of dollars. That money never went to the charity.
Naughty.
I just want to verify, Catherine, there are fees there. I'm not making that up, right? And I'm happy. I'm happy. Oh, I'm happy to show you. There's nothing there that I can't show, is there?
No.
I'll show you. There you go. There's. You can't see my bank account. No. There you go. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're dealing with. All right, guys. That's what we're dealing with.
What do you think about that? Now you know how I
honestly,
feel.
I think it's a bit shitty. I think it's a little bit shitty, but that's how it works.
Right.
That's how it works. That's how I think it's a little. To be honestly, first time I've done a GoFundMe, I was a little bit surprised. But guys, please don't shoot me. I'm annoyed. I thought they didn't take fees. Have I done something wrong? Oh my God. What have I done wrong? I fucked it up. Yeah, no, it is a little bit shitty, but that's the way. Well, that's why you need to give more money, isn't it? So it's on you. The onus is on you, actually. So the onus is on you. The onus is on you.
Is that the onus there?
Yeah, that's the onus. Have I soured the mood by telling you how things work? Have I soured the mood? Thank you, Thalamus. They take fees like Kickstarter and GoGo. Is GoFundMe spelt with a D or a K? What does that mean? Is that a joke? I don't get the joke. Oh, okay. They ask you to add a fee so it doesn't get passed on. Well, I would assume not everyone added that fee.
Yes.
Not everyone is as kind-hearted as...
Or as clued up.
Or as you, Visionary, and you, Roger. Some of the people that donated, let's be honest, they're bastards.
Oh.
That's it. They're selfish bastards. And well done you for adding your 10%. But please, let's move on from this before everyone kicks off. Let's not kick off. Peace and love. Peace and love. We can work it out, guys. Come on. Everyone chill.
Back to the beach, everyone. Back to the beach.
Here we go.
Oi! Steroid Sam, I want a word with you.
You see sense, yeah?
I doubt it.
Women are like that. Up 1 minute, down the next.
Women are like that. 1 minute up, 1 minute down, another minute. Woman like that. One woman up 1 minute, woman down 1 minute.
I moved back in this evening.
You have got a king-size problem.
I haven't got any problems.
And I know what it is. Your ego's so big, there's no room for a brain. I don't want you to move back in.
Nine?
I'm trying.
Nine?
Just a reminder that he's a German.
To warn you off.
You have nothing to fear from me. I'm not Jack the Ripper.
Ooh, that's not very good. Reason.
Not warn you off me, warn you off Joy.
You are warning me of Joy?
You've got it in one.
Well, I haven't done anything yet.
Yet.
She is my friend. You are a sleazeball. The two do not go together.
She's your friend. You haven't got to warn him.
Aha.
What do you mean, aha?
You are jealous.
Jealous? Don't be so ridiculous.
Don't be so ridiculous.
She nearly had his eye out with that shoulder pad then.
Jealous, don't be so ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but you cannot tell.
She's the sort of woman who takes her earrings out to be on the phone.
Oh, yeah.
People used to do that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Tell me what I can do. I think I might go into Joy's bar tonight.
Wrong.
What?
You set one foot near Joy's bar, twitching your pectorals, and I shall speak to a certain Marcus Tandy, who will, I'm sure, be very pleased to seek you out.
Seek you out.
Verstanden?
Right.
It's the same one. They've got double Clint Eastwood there.
Double Eastwood. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yes.
The Police Academy.
Yes.
Possibly 2.
Is that Witness?
Harrison Ford. Fuck it, get some more.
In fact, there's 1, 2, 3 Clints.
Yeah. Oh.
They're doubling up, tripling up.
I picked up the gear this morning. It's a pucker.
Great, we'll give them to them tonight at Joy's.
All them
What time?
tapes.
6?
I'll be there.
Great, see ya.
See you.
Hi. He's there now.
Hi, we're friends and we're girls, so we have to walk like that.
Ask him.
Oh, for the Flash movie. Look, Jesus. 2 copies of the Flash movie.
In fact, it's not Harrison Ford, is it? What is that?
We've done that one before. We
Yeah,
can't.
what was
we
it?
can't
Souls?
go back.
No? What does that say?
We can't go back,
No.
Catherine.
Yeah. Why not? He wasn't like it. Bunny doesn't like me
Nabila.
working. I think all men are like that. Personally, I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Do you think I ought to tell him I want to go to work?
Worst you can do is say no.
There's worse.
For goodness sake.
Have you seen my slip-ons?
My slip-ons? My slip-ons? Is it?
Did you see that leaflet Olive put through the door?
Everywhere I go, there's Olive or somebody talking about this stupid election. Who gives a...
There's a conversation like that.
I don't know, Catherine. What do you mean?
I'm asking you whether you've seen my slip-ons.
I'm afraid I'm thinking about that stupid election.
Damn, I don't care about the election.
This is a theatre conversation, isn't it?
No one came and saw your show. Get over it. Get over it. Don't you dare criticise the audience. Don't you dare criticise people who support theatre. How dare you? No one came and saw your show. That's part of it. Use it. Use it as grit. Use it as filler. Use it to drive you on. But don't blame other people. On top of that, you got a grant from the Arts Council.
You nearly said Arts Council.
You're already starting from a point of privilege. Don't put out a 4.5 minute video being angry at other people, right? Be angry at other people if you want. Do it privately. No one is entitled to an audience, right? Got to fucking work for it. And even if you fucking work for it, you still might not get it. We know people who are brilliant that never got a break, never got the audience. And we also know people that are crap that are earning millions of pounds hosting television shows like the ones that Dermot hosts.
Come on.
No, I'm joking. But no, you're not entitled to an audience. It's a privilege. It's a privilege we got. I don't even know how many people we got here because we don't have the counter. It's a privilege that we get. You know, there's a bit of me that thinks we should get more patrons. We got the number of patrons we got. We're going to make it work, right? And I've been on telly, right, for 20. Someone was just talking to me about a TV show I did in 1997, right? What is that? It's 27 years ago. I've put on shows recently, and people haven't come in the last few years, and people haven't come. We've had to cancel shows. People didn't come. We did a show in maybe it was Scunthorpe. There's like 8 people there. I've been on the telly. She's an award-winning journalist. That's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. And I know you've put in a lot of work. We never did. But,
we saw it though, didn't we?
So I don't know what that is like. But come on, man. Come on. I wonder if LeFranc's not live on TikTok. Let's just see. And that's. Okay. I don't want that.
No.
Graham says, I once played at King Tut's and had to buy a load of my own tickets to meet the quota. True story.
For this as well. How do I go?
You don't know how to do it?
Yeah, I do. Sure.
Now back to slip-ons. Is what it is. You don't know what you're doing.
I'm looking.
For what?
A funny comment that was happening while you were ranting. Here we go. DJ Blags.
Asking about slip-ons is making a moccasin of this program. It's not anywhere near as clever as any of you. Can we recreate that? Let's recreate that. So you've got to be, hang on. So, see, here's the thing. We don't deserve an audience because we recreate shit like that from El Dorado. And yet we've got an audience. It's King Midas in reverse.
Right, press go.
Don't worry, you got to click the right button.
Care about his Blair.
Oh, listen, he'll turn up.
Keep saying that. I just can't help thinking. I can't help thinking.
Listen, he's just trying to make us sweat, that's all.
He's certainly succeeding.
He's certainly succeeding. Come here.
Oh, come here, come here.
Come here, baby.
This is not the time for getting them.
Come here. Well, this is quite often the time that people get horniest. Is times
Stress.
Well, stress because that's how you keep the family going. Oh my God, I think one of the kids is dead. Well, we make another one. I'm not. You don't think that, but that's what your genitals do to you.
What's he doing?
They.
They nearly did, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Ah.
What is with all the coaching that involves guiding with your grind?
Good, very good.
That was weird. He threw the racket so that she would. This is weird. Look.
Also, that's one of his son's friends.
But look.
Good, very good.
Lo siento.
It's okay. We do it again.
She's put off
by his boner.
Got the hots for him.
New balls, please.
Good, very good.
Bye, Leafa.
Oh, she's twisted around.
You okay?
No, come on.
Yeah.
What, you twisted your ankle?
No, I didn't.
She's about 12.
She's his son's friend.
No.
Can we try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sport.
54 Sport. We're home. We're home again. So great to see you. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Making a lot of all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to get away?
Yes.
Sometimes you gotta go.
Have you seen John Harris has changed his name?
His name's always been that.
54 John Harris.
It's always been that, yeah.
Has it?
Yeah. Sorry, John.
Mr. and Mrs. Lockhead are not here in a couple of minutes. I think we should start.
Yeah.
Who is the Major and who's the Fray Bentos hair? What is going on there?
Was without
match, isn't it?
the president. I can stand in as acting president.
Getting in some practice.
Where's he wearing a suit for? Oh, he's
selling
timeshare.
timeshare now.
Is he selling timeshare?
Yeah.
Is
Are we? Shall we discuss Freddie's break-in while we're waiting?
We have to do things in the proper
Personal.
order.
I thought you said you were adaptable.
I am.
Then start adapting.
Sorry we're late, everyone. Got a bit held up.
It's a sunglasses shop like everyone else.
Everybody here?
What I want someone to ring a tiny bell. Let's just keep our fingers crossed that happens, okay? All right? All right?
Right. Let's get things underway. Now, what we have to deal with is the approval of last year's accounts, the expenses budget for the forthcoming year and the allocation of payments, general security.
Freddie's burglary.
Yeah, we'll deal with that under general security. And then, of course, there's the election of next year's president. Right. We'll start with last year's accounts.
Oh, they're holding hands again. But those look like AI hands. This is an advert for chicken pizza, isn't it? That's weird.
Oh, here comes Madame. Dan. Uh-oh. Get ready for some very unsexy flirting.
We've been doing it all night, so it's nothing new. We've got to stop pretending we're going to have sex. We've got to stop it. I don't know what you mean. I will just blow. No.
I wear deck shoes. I can't be carrying on like this.
We have to stop now. This is no good. We have to stop pretending we're going to have sex. My wife will find out.
She's found.
You playing?
Nope. I've come to see if my daughter's behaving herself.
Trin is here?
Yes.
So is Arnaud.
Simon says, was this meant to be like English Neighbours but set in Spain? Yes.
It was meant to be good. There they are. Why are they not sitting together now? He was holding her.
Sorry I'm late, darlings. Have I missed anything interesting?
We're on the great security debate.
Oh, super.
What about some extra lights?
She's falling asleep.
Well, she's been up all night looking for Blair.
I would vote her out.
Well, that's not much good during the day, is it?
Well, I wasn't talking about during the day, was I?
The only thing that deters thieves are people.
Let me just think about that for a second. The only things that deter thieves are people. It doesn't feel right, but I've got no argument against it.
He's very wise. Fair play.
What, you mean?
Guns.
Yeah.
Insecure.
Dogs.
Security.
Cameras.
Yeah.
Etc.
Things that could bring in from
That'll cost a fortune. Might be worth it.
Well, shouldn't we all just be more vigilant?
We could organise a neighbourhood watch scheme.
Nah, it won't work. People just think you're being nosy.
All right, Joy.
Yeah, well, some people are. What a shame you got rid of your binoculars, Miss King.
Ah, the spy scope.
The spy scope.
They could have come in handy.
What does Freddie think? He was the one who was turned over.
Oh, come on. Don't call it turning over.
Funny enough, Freddie's right there. You just ask him.
Turned over.
I think, well, they've had everything, so what the heck, I don't care much anymore, but thank you very much for...
Well, then could you stop wanging on about your records, you miserable twat?
Judy Garland, like there was only one.
For asking.
We aren't reaching any conclusions about anything.
Far be it for me to state the obvious, but any reasonable suggestion is going to cost money.
Isn't it great how this this completely natural conversation is giving everyone a turn?
I'm having a turn.
We ought to find out exactly how much.
How much is what? Lights? Security guards? Electric fencing? What?
Well, I think a big butch security man's a wonderful idea.
Because then I could have sex with him at the same time.
And I'd keep my hat on.
Let's look into the cost of extra security lights for a start.
It's a waste of money. The place is well lit as it is.
A security man, then?
With due respect, that'll be far too expensive.
Can we get a security man in, please?
Snake, can you look into how much a permanent security man would...
Yeah, actually, I'd vote her out.
Can everyone stop calling it a security man? Surely it's a security guard.
I'd vote her out.
Or a warden.
Cost.
Or a
We get one of these security firms to drop in periodically, keep an eye on the place. That'd be much cheaper.
Well, look into them both, and then when you get the details, the new...
I wish they'd just referred to this meeting as having happened rather than having to witness it in real time.
The president can let everybody know what's what. Is everybody happy with that?
Yeah, fine. Ring the bell.
Good. Right. Any other business?
Yeah, ring the bell.
Well, shall we get on to the big question?
Enjoy. When are you going to ring the bell?
Lesson.
Yes? Why not? When you hurt your ankle. I don't understand.
You fancy his dad? That's where they're going with this.
This is horrible. She's 12, 14 tops.
Whoever writes this is obsessed with age gap relationships. Yeah. Obsessed.
No?
Jack's doing a whole fantasy there about a security man or indeed a security lady. Everyone going, I'm not going to read out what Jack is saying, but support Jack in his business there.
I'm not listening to you. You're brushing.
You're blushing. You're blushing.
Blushing? What is...
She isn't, though.
Blushing.
What is blushing?
Red.
Red.
No, I'm not.
Look, all of the sunglasses shop.
It's like a sex army. You remember that band, Army of Lovers? Yeah. Do you remember them?
Yeah. What did they sing?
I don't know, but they were dressed...
There's an army of lovers. No, was that not someone else singing about Army of Lovers?
They dressed in like sort of 18th century France clothes. Do you not remember them? They weren't. They were going to be the next big thing, and then they weren't the next big thing.
They were just dressed up.
Let me just find Army of Lovers.
They would never get any work done, though, would they? An army of lovers.
Well, that's why
So
they.
could you stop that, please? There's someone shooting at me. Oh.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh dear.
They were sort of supposed to be the next big thing, and of course, it never took off. Army of Lovers. Well, this looks like fun, doesn't it? Hang on. This looks like
This is
fun.
where we get done for copyright.
Ah.
Oh. He's not playing that.
She is lying on that piano.
Is this the beginning of a Bluey?
He's like Jimmy Somerville, isn't he?
Trousers are, yeah.
I wanna shake out all this talk of sin. But when the night is cold, protect my heart.
Okay, but they were more famous. This
She
was,
got a Spanish dancer on her head.
yes. This was the look they were famous for.
If you want to learn Python for a career in data science, IT or engineering, then you need...
This is the famous one.
They are serving up some love.
This is the gayest, straightest, queerest, biased video I've ever seen in my life.
The non-sexiest sexy video I've ever seen.
Everything is covered in this, and I love it and hate it in equal measure. Why have we got the shadow of a violin there? There's a black cat.
Because there's a whisper of a song in it.
I've seen the deepest darkness.
Yeah, AI, can you do an impression of a gay man, please? Doesn't matter if it's really, really offensive.
Yeah.
You just do it.
I've seen the deepest
You know,
darkness.
Two Camp. Could you do more than that?
You know how gays used to be portrayed in the 70s, right? Could you do that for me? You can't go too far.
I've seen the deepest darkness.
That was a bit too far.
And wrestled with gods.
This is great.
Noble harness, raining
Now, they AI'd a cat. Don't look, Patty. It's a dead person.
James says when you order Prince off Temu. Okay, well done.
Yeah,
Well
well, I
done.
ordered.
Well
What
done.
arrived? Oh.
Out the way, Pats. Oh, I want to see this lady's fanny. Patty, it's it's there. It's there.
I cry, I pray, mon Dieu. I cry, I pray, mon Dieu.
Mon Dieu.
He looks like Paul King, didn't he? Remember King?
Yeah.
Remember King? That's what my heart yearns for now. Love and pride. They were famous. Okay, bands of gimmicks. What was the King's gimmick?
Big mullet.
No. Wasn't it DMs painted different colours, spray painted?
I don't remember.
I think that was there, wasn't it, Graham? And they were painted, weren't they?
Is she keeping him in the cage? Is she the cage mistress? I don't understand this. I don't understand this. Because I don't want to break it to her, but I think she might be barking up the wrong tree.
But sometimes people like that. Let's not kink shame. Oh,
Let's not yuck anyone's yum.
he looks dead in the eyes, doesn't he?
Yeah, he knows.
If no one came to one of his shows, he'd do a video complaining about it.
Oh, double dutted it.
Oh, we're going to get a guitar solo. I'm trying to work out what he's got around his groin.
I think it's a codpiece of some description. Either that he's nicked his mum's colander.
It's an M&M's
I can't get it off.
tube.
Trying to shrink it.
They have contempt for us.
Well, we did turn up.
That's true.
They got all dressed up.
Right,
No
let's
one came
find
round.
out what. Let's find out a little bit more about Army of Lovers.
Clean my Macs.
Clean
There's
my
another
computer
one.
after that.
Obsession. She's doing it again in that picture. Maybe she hasn't got a vase.
All right, you're saying her fanny is a vase.
I'm saying, yeah.
Sexual revolution. That was.
Okay.
She's still in it.
Love, the world united. Love, I'm so excited. Breathe, our constitution. Have a sexual revolution.
I sort of want to try and find Papa Morph what they look like now. Is this them now? No.
Same, it's them again.
Hang on, because there are clips of what looks like them now. How do we access? All right, Army of Lovers 2024.
Oh, hi. Okay.
I don't know if I want to see it. I don't know if I want to see it. I don't
I
want to see it.
do.
I don't want to see it.
If her flowers dried up.
Ring along, on and on. Bring your love to me.
If that's the same fella, you were right about his hair.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Bring your love, bring a ling along, on and on. Bring your love to me. In the bar.
Who does he look like? Who does he look like? He looks like someone. Who does he look like? Oh, he looks like someone, doesn't he?
Tommy Walsh.
No. Oh, does he
I caught your eye, just like a scene in motion. In the dark.
I mean, fair play. He's still giving it.
Listen, when you find something that works, you stick to it.
A lullaby, causing a great commotion. If you dare.
He does look like he's been held there prisoner
Yeah.
by the other two.
To make the move, we take the night together.
One top up and one down.
Yeah, but keep a groove. We can go on forever.
Your dad dealing with a divorce.
Bring your love, bring a ling along, on and on. Bring your love to me.
Singing live.
Why is he at the front? I mean, out of the three of them,
I think he's the main singer.
yeah, but the other two
Made a
clearly.
bit more effort.
Voyage sur les routes de la soie érotique avec Fédération
He's doing all that. He's going.
internationale de l'industrie de sexe, École normale supérieure de la proxénétisme, décorée de la Légion
There he is, does he?
d'honneur de transformité de l'industrie de sexe.
De la sexy. De la sexy. All right.
Wow.
We're not watching any more Dorado. It's just Army of Lovers now. Oh, this is them doing it 10 years ago. This is the remix.
Oh, there he is. She's just grabbed it. We'll let her do that, surely.
I fucking love this bloke. He don't give a shit.
Nipple covers on.
Why is he wearing like a nappy?
Listen, none of us are as young as we used to be.
For my birthday.
Wow.
What's
It's a couple of bottle tops with the hole drilled in.
There you go. This is her going up an escalator. Hang on.
Good Films presents.
But they're on fucking escalators! That's Gravitonas.
Well, she sent you an old photo.
It's a wicked game. You're my deadly drama. Even if I conquer outer space, you return the karma. Every episode, it's another sequel. Since you got me wrapped around your hand, can I be your equal?
Oh, I want to watch a spy film with him as the spy.
Like a thief in the night.
It's supposed to be like, they call it the grey man, right? The one that you don't notice. That, I think, is counterproductive.
We'll one more recent thing, and then
The Sexodus.
you want Sexodus. All right, let's go out on a high.
Mina damer og herrer, Army of Lovers!
Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel.
Tower of Babel. I danced the night away to boost my Apple Pay. I'm from the land forgotten. Come check my belly button.
Come and check my belly
I'm from the
button.
land forgotten. Come check my belly button.
I mean, it rhymes.
I'd expect that on that BBC Upload. I'm from the land forgotten. Come check my belly button.
A temple prostitute. How can I contribute? If you just pay the money, I'll give you milk and honey.
I know who he looks like. Galloway.
Esclavage et grande misère. Éclipse, tonnerre et Lucifer.
So is it? So is
they're French.
Is the act that they just
They're
all the
sex
time?
people.
They're just horny all the time for each other.
Goodbye, adieu. Farewell, goodbye.
No wonder they ever get out of the house.
I must admit, I'm finding her.
Oh, they're Swedish, apparently. You finding her what?
Yeah. She's got a touch of the that lady
Kat
that was
Slater.
Kat Slater, the Sven Göran Eriksson woman.
Delolio, yeah.
Slater Delolio.
That'll be the winner.
She nearly fell over. Did you see it? Look, she nearly falls over. Look. Oh, there we go. She's vibrating too much. Right, let's finish. Let's just find out who won this bloody vote on this poxy program.
Oh, I don't even care anymore.
I think it's time I take my daughter home now.
Was unnecessarily aggressive. Maybe it's just because we've been watching those videos.
It's all right. They're only talking.
Oh no. He knows he's looking at me.
And so the choice is between
You can't just introduce a whole new child character and then
Gwen Lockhead.
It's Javier's sister.
the girl with the black hair. Who's Javier?
There's one that's going out with the holiday rep, the Swedish holiday rep. The one, Javier, who's always like,
That's his sister.
yes.
Who has served this community so splendidly. And Olive King.
This storyline is
Let's just
dull.
get to the, as soon as we
They've
get
been
to, as soon as we
labouring
get
it
to
for
the
about 6
vote, we're going to find someone raid and we're going to bed.
Already stated her intentions, who clearly has the time for the duties of president, and who would really like to take this opportunity to give something back to the community that has given so much to her. Thank you.
Gwen,
Sorry?
She's not going to win.
your turn.
Well, I think you've all heard what I've got to say many times.
Well, shall we go for the vote then?
Okay, we'll do it by a simple show of hands. And if the vote's at all close, then we'll have to go into the business of majority ownership. All those in favour
I really think we should have a secret ballot.
Why?
Just vote! Well, then, nobody will be offended.
Okay, we'll have a secret ballot.
For fuck's sake. Patty, out of the way, please.
I have the papers here.
Patsy.
I photocopied them myself.
Oh, no. Relax. I'll go have a talk with the two lovebirds.
Oh no.
So whose sister is she?
Javier,
Who's Javier?
Spanish.
Okay,
Spanish
okay.
cook.
I got you.
Is Maria all right?
I think it's just love.
Maria's in love.
These children are causing me a lot of concern.
Yes. When can I see you again?
Oh, straight in.
Let's have it in reverse order.
Come on, the suspense is killing me.
Right. 22 votes in favour of re-electing last year's president, Gwen Lockhead, for another term of office, and 2 against.
I'm pleased.
She only got 2 votes. Silly old cow.
The best man won. Now, would anyone else like anything more to drink?
I'm afraid that I have a slight problem with the outcome of this vote. I seriously have found the job too demanding.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, God, well, why?
This is the old bait and switch. So she won the vote that has been the one of the
for about
storylines.
3 weeks, yeah.
For more than that, about 6 episodes we've had, 6, 7 episodes. That's been a key storyline. It's the vote. The vote was done like that. She won. Oh no, yeah, I don't want it.
Why didn't you say so?
Dan's right. Why put yourself up for re-election then?
Yeah.
No, please, Gwen.
I think the job should be split.
Oh,
no.
Goodbye. We're done. I'm not watching this bollocks.
Outrageous.
I'm not watching this. Absolute.
Outrageous.
That's bollocks, right?
No.
Every one of us deserved a whole lot better than what we got
I
there.
want an apology. I want an apology for that.
Let's go and find someone we can raid. Listen, we made £1,445 for Matty and his mum over the last couple of days and over tonight. Thank you. I'm going to leave the GoFundMe up for a little bit longer. In case you find a bit of change down the back of the sofa or something like that. But I am so blown away. I know Matty and his mum are, and that's amazing. I am so blown away that this, all because of this silly little radio show that I've done, separately together over the years, that I'm actually quite moved by it. I had a little cry last night when I saw the numbers going up, because this is you lot in a world where it's all division and it's hatred and, George Galloway winning stuff and all of that shit. You lot have said, we can see one of our own is struggling a bit, we're going to help. And it has been absolutely beautiful to watch. I thought if we get 250 quid, beautiful. £1,450 to 2 people who really, really, really deserve it. And I'm actually quite choked up by the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm choked up.
Thank you. Honestly, when we don't do this very often, but when we do, and someone needs a bit of a hand, you always come out. You always come out for them. Thank you so much.
And Matty has always been very, very special to me. And, we don't speak as much as we should, but, I have a lot of time and affection for you, brother. So to see this is beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Up your bum, Matty. Let's go and raid. We'll go and raid the computer game show people.
Even though they can't say BB gun.
Yeah, go and ask them. Just go in there and say, how do you say BB gun? How do you say BB gun? How do you say BB gun? They're playing a shit game. It's probably James. He'll be miserable. It doesn't matter. None of this is important. Yeah, it's James. Go and say, how do you say BB gun? It'll be miserable. Thank you, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. See you next week, mate. Ciao.
They are in Elden Ring. I was trying to remember. Was that in